that is intrinsically alienating to the majority of the party, right? So that's why you get into these weird
Hey, is your clock working fine?
Yeah. I came intentionally early. Oh, perfect. I have software updates.
What up? What up?
Hello.
In your GIF, I see that you wiped our racism from your memory.
Yeah. It's just I mean, not actually, but yeah, it was just kind of like random because I don't believe that the stream, like it was said in reply to Ilya, well, I guess maybe it wasn't, I don't know, but it came a few minutes after what Ilya said anyway, and it was just like implying that that was a thing that was happening in the stream and it wasn't. But then
Well,
also, I
at
found a
least
gif of a black
I
guy
was
being
hiding
like, "What?"
behind him for a second. I let him go first, but that wasn't what typically. That wasn't our worst.
Yeah.
I don't remember at the beginning if we did something.
Yeah, we planned to use him as a living shield.
Ah, did we?
Oh.
Okay.
So that's why he was thinking, come on, fucking Google Chrome. I just updated you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey there.
I was looking through the quotes channel and I decided to search up what I had inserted. And I found some golden quotes from history. So let me just actually just let's post a screenshot. Which actually made me realize, Carlos, do you remember, or well, anybody, when did this campaign start? Because I thought it's last year.
Let me just give me a minute and I'll tell you exactly when this campaign started.
I mean, I
In
can look
my
up the
first
streams, I
notes.
guess.
Oh, that's
So
true.
let's see. The first session of this campaign was on the 22nd of August 2023. We did start slightly ahead of then, I guess, because there was the session 0 the week before, but yeah, the first session,
Okay.
August 23.
No, but that okay, because I thought it was last year, so it's actually way more.
Yeah,
Huh, that means that
year and a half now.
Well, this
yeah.
chapter is only 9 sessions so far, so that's maybe confusing.
Ew.
I mean, it was a long first chapter. But no, I'm more thinking that means that it's about 2 years since terrestrial adventure started,
Yeah, that's true. Jeez.
which doesn't feel like it.
Hey, I just that's kind of interesting. I just opened a new tab on my browser, right? And it normally says like Roll20. You know, it's got these icons that things you've recently looked at, and one of them is usually Roll20. But this time it just says Dikuniversum because that's the only thing I use Roll20 for. So apparently my browser just decided to change the name of Roll20.
Yeah, it's just been more often.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because like the
Good.
game on Roll20 is called Dikuniversum Chapter 1, which should probably change to Chapter 2 or something, I guess, but it's not particularly important.
Let's just rename it in Richard Universum.
Let's give it for April 1st. The day it goes on, the day we have a session on April 1st. We're gonna have a session on April 1st this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I guess
If you actually introduce the main god, the Zeus of this universe, as Dick on that day, that would be. But even if you do it on April the 1st, we would just make it canon and just roll with it.
Yep.
Even if you try to backtrack later. No, that was just a joke. Nah, that's canon now.
No. A session
Canon.
before April 1st, I'll tell everyone that everyone got a level up.
Oh.
Okay, that's just evil. Come on, relax there, Satan.
All right. Yeah, actually, I think
It's kind of funny though. Like, I mean, this campaign has actually been quite good for progression because we keep getting these like random bits where we have like the character developments or some other thing. But like, it is kind of funny to think that it's been a year and a half playing and we're level 3.
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty similar then to the original campaign that lasted
Yes.
for like what 3 years, so
Yeah.
or 4. Wait, no, I think in 20 we took. Yeah, it lasted from 2019, I think, to 2021.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So it would be a couple of years. And
Maybe
then
no,
we
I
had
think
we
I
had the
think it
dark
started.
chapter after a wee while later, and then we had
Yeah.
terrestrial adventure.
Yes, and then we came back for this.
Yeah.
Maybe it even started in 2008. No, no, it had to be 2019. It was first year of my uni, so
Mm.
yeah. Or did I start uni in 2018? Huh. Well, yeah, doesn't matter too much. Or does it? Because actually, yeah, because I remember February 13th, it was our first session, whether it be 2019 or 2018. So, like the very, very first, the ones that is on a random guy's YouTube channel as a recording. Huh. Yeah, and then a year later, then Ilya and Trees joined. So
Nice. So it took you guys a full year before you arrived at. Well, no, it wasn't on the planet because you did a bit in the jungle or
No.
something before that.
No, it wasn't a
It
year.
was
It was half a year. Yeah, now
half a
that
year.
you're telling me, it was half a year. Yeah, because the first chapter of the original campaign lasted 3 months. Then the second chapter lasted a year and a half. Then the third chapter was like 6 sessions.
Yeah. It
Well,
went
no,
by
it was
too
a bit
quickly.
more. Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
2 months, and then the fourth one was also like 2 to 3 months, I believe.
Yeah. I feel like the fourth one just went by so fast because it was like everything that we'd been working up towards over like years, and this battle with Alpha Null, and then like it's over before you know it. I mean, 2 months in a normal campaign wouldn't be before you know it, but in this campaign, that's like 10 minutes in character.
Right. Huh.
I mean, not quite that short, but you know what I mean.
No, I fully get you. I mean, I don't know why chapter 2 lasted that long. Like in original, I still remember because before I started playing, because I only had ran this sort of an idea of the first campaign with my friends, and we had like 4 sessions, 6 hours each. So it was 1 chapter per session. So it was quite railroady, and it was like, okay, so you guys did this, and the session ends, and then on the next session, I do like an intro of what happened in between, and just basically place them in the setting directly. So, like, Void Dark didn't exist then. The whole I'm trying to remember what chapter 2 was even about. Oh right, it was because it was that I had the idea that Mandela escaped from prison, so the whole chapter 2 was basically finding him and capturing him once again. Then chapter 3 was just basically a fight with what was then Shinata, basically the war chief, whatever his name was. And chapter
Yeah,
4 was
Shinata.
I'm talking what I don't definitely not his name in the prototype campaigns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I came to this, when I decided I wanted to play, I joined a campaign, a D&D campaign, and I wanted to also host mine because well, I liked running the game. And I remember speaking to my girl, and I was like, "Don't worry, it's just 4 sessions."
Ha.
Yeah, she still reminds me of that.
At least she
maybe
doesn't put you on the couch.
uh,
maybe we are the reason why you're still together. We mellowed you
I mean,
out
honest,
with the work, the mental stress of gaming for us.
yeah. Also, you give her 1 evening per week where she definitely knows she will rest from me, so she can take a break as well. But now, yeah, quite a lot of life happened now that I'm thinking. Like getting a little bit melancholic, like 6 years at least by
Wow.
this point. So, that's 25% of my lifespan.
God
Nice.
damn.
Well, a little bit less, but still. In that.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that's 20% of my life so far, I suppose. Because I'm 30 at the moment.
Fair. Not sure why Elodie's voice was needed for that exercise, but yeah.
Was it? Oh, right. That
That was because
Yeah, it
that
would
was
be.
because I was using my calculator because I'm really
Right.
lazy, and I was trying. I used the calculator to divide 30 by 6.
If you
And
wanted to
the
use
divide symbol, is the key for activating the voice changer on my keyboard, because I was like, hey, I gotta choose one of these keys that I don't need for something. What's the chances I'll need to use a calculator?
Yeah, in a maths game, the game does the math for you.
Hey, look, it could have been worse. At least I didn't change it to like the enter key or something. I'd be doing it constantly. Or the space bar.
I mean, with the enter key, you could just basically toggle it to be random every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second, fetching the watch to get a link.
and usually people have it on not toggle but press, right? Push to talk.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. My thing doesn't seem to do that. It's like there's a button to turn it on and to turn it off. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
that would be a cool thing, I guess. But to be honest, it would be more hassle than it's worth because I kind of sometimes want to
Yeah,
like
yeah, makes sense.
do other things at the same time as
It would
having the
be
voice
funny
on.
though if you if you just talk normally to us and then just randomly switch for a microsecond
Yeah.
when typing something.
Post the watch gear link.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, Mark, did you have a chance to watch the last session, or are you going in blind?
I watched most of it. I didn't finish all of it. Well, I watched the ending because I knew it was important, and I didn't like finish the beginning. I guess you could say.
I'm now thinking, what could you have missed?
I wonder if you missed the specific part where you said, Marky, if you don't get this.
Okay,
Because there
Marky.
was that.
Wait. Marky, do you remember? Did you hear the part where I said, if you are watching this on stream, I will do something for you?
That was not during the ending, right? And I remember the
No.
stuff after the door, but no, I did not remember.
Only after the door he did miss it. Oh god.
No.
Quickly
It's
look if there's a
fine.
transcript of the of the live stream.
Meanwhile, Mark, if you don't mind giving me a quick wisdom check.
Okay.
Did I post the
Oh,
notes?
that's great.
Yeah, I did. I did post the notes for the last session. So if you look at the campaign notes, Marky, you can get a quick overview of the session, which should only take you a few minutes to read.
It's fine.
I always lose the campaign notes, goddammit.
Alright. No, it's fine. We can probably start. In 3, 2, 1.
Casablanca.
Wait, why does he get to be president?
Well, I think I would have made a damn fine president. Kissed a few hands, shook a few babies.
You would have brought a real dignity to the office.
Thank you.
You don't have what it takes. I'll be president. And I nominate Little Rock as my VP.
So that means I get to be president if you get killed by zombies.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
Keep you in the dark, you know they all pretend. Keep you in the dark until it all begins.
Send in your skeletons, sing as their bones come marching in again. They need you buried deep, the secrets that you keep are at the ready. Are you ready? I'm finished making sense, done bleeding ignorance that hope defense. Spinning infinity, but the wheel is spinning me. It's never ending, never ending. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're the pretender. What if I say that I'll never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're the pretender. What if I say I'll never surrender? So who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man is a side quest, but definitely possible.
Good, good.
Right. So as you watch your two camaraderie run through the door, we can see Elodie growing up into an immediate, full-fledged mountain of a woman she can become. And Bob suddenly growing a beard and having a weird navy tattoo on his forearm. From behind Bob, a strange, mechanical, grassy vine creature emerges, calling for the death of his father, looking straight at Bob.
Sticky. He has evolved.
What's his name?
Yes.
Sticky?
No, I don't know. I don't think we gave him a name, but
No,
now
I don't
he's
think we did.
Seeing that, CTA, you recount how you got here. So, what happened last time?
Were you asking me again?
Yeah.
God damn you.
Lucas hardly ever chooses me because he knows I don't mind doing it.
I literally rolled. Like, I don't even take the blame. I rolled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but just well, I guess there was impact on my character. You had the mechanic of like if the character was more important, there's a higher chance or whatever. I hope you're
Yeah,
still
but
doing that. I'm trying to be less impactful. Okay.
I think this time he just rolled a D3 though. Unless that D3 was for something else.
no, that was literally it.
This was the initiative.
1, 2, 3. Hey, Monkey had a chance.
No, it was Ilya and you and me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Stop distracting me now. So, I don't really remember what happened between us and the second challenge. I believe
I think we started at the end of the first challenge.
Yeah,
we literally just walked to the second challenge. So
we just walked. There was no important hack stuff.
not really. We walked through a forest.
Okay. Then we encountered a big, fat, juicy boulder in front of a hill, a grassy hill that you still see there. The boulder is gone. It's just a black vagina left at the bottom. But before that, there was a big gray boulder right here, represented by a pink boulder. And we tried to figure out how to squeeze behind it, or like there was a what you call it, Kraftfeld English, like a electromagnetic static shield barrier thingy.
Force field.
Force field, yeah, to block all damage attempts to remove it.
Well, strictly speaking, the boulder itself was the force field. It was literally, it was like a mesh in a game, like you know how without the graphics on top, everything in games is just like 3D meshes. Like that basically was what the boulder was. It was just skinned to look like a boulder.
Oh, there was no rock. Okay, then.
That's why it disappeared
Yeah.
when Bob tried to store it in the war. It just vanished.
Oh, I assumed it was the world was made out of that. I assumed it was a real
Could be.
boulder in this world, but
Oh,
this
right,
world was halo, not a halo. Not
Yeah, I
a
mean the whole
hallucina-
world could be for all. we know,
could be,
but
but because like we discovered that there's a rendering distance, or we can't.
the thing is though, we could dig the ground but we couldn't damage the boulder or move the boulder at all, and we
Yeah,
also
yeah,
couldn't move the force field.
that's why I assumed the boulder itself, the gray stone, was made out of the same material the world is made of, but
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
extra layer around it. But
Mm.
yeah, there's multiple possible explanations for it. But anyway, Elodie dug a hole to try to go below it, so I could so CTA could spray his foam and lift it in that way.
Yeah.
First, you get crushed or something. There were problems with that plan.
The foam just pushed the earth out of the way. The dirt just got shoved aside, because the boulder was stuck in space. It could not be moved at all.
Yeah, true. But then we used Bob and his infinite wisdom of spit in the never-ending in one of the bottles, and made a layer of spit around that boulder so he could store it.
Yep.
So yeah, and he stored it, and it disappeared when he attempted to. So yeah, and then we discovered that black vagina. We immediately went in, but then discovered that Elodie had the problem of being super extra thick, dummy thick, you might say. So she had trouble to such an extent that she even thought about ditching the mission and turning around. But after squeezing, yeah, we discussed possibilities, but like I had a potion for blinking or something, but the distance was too great. At the end, you just squeezed through, right? We didn't do any special thing, did we?
Bob covered me in saliva.
Oh no.
Other than that, yeah. Other than
You
that.
looped it up.
Oh yeah, also I wrapped my fists in ley lines and then punched the tunnel a bit to make it wider. But then after that I just squeezed through covered in Bob's spit, as as you do, a totally normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, also you had your drone scout out ahead to make sure the tunnel didn't get any narrower, so that I wouldn't get stuck.
It was exactly narrow enough for her to slither through.
Yeah, we discovered that like in the middle of the hill lies the next challenge, and afterwards there was a tunnel out again, but like shorter or something. So yeah, at the end, Elodie was down with the sickness. Yeah. Next challenge was, I don't exactly remember how it looked like. It was like waterways leading towards each other, and when you enter,
There was a previous one before that.
right, there was.
There was, yeah. The third challenge was poison.
Oh, yeah, it was so unimportant. I forgot because nobody cared.
A key at the bottom of a poison vial.
Bob.
Yep.
One of you must drink. Decide who has to perish. And then, yeah, nothing happened. So, I mean, did it taste good at least?
Nobody drunk it. Bob just used his water manipulation, because apparently it was a water-based poison and not an oil-based
you
poison.
just lift the key and say, oh,
Yeah. It was such a ridiculously easy trial. It was hilarious.
And the witch was like super upset.
Yeah. And this isn't even as bad as it gets. That witch hates Bob. As you shall find out when this story goes on.
Oh yeah, we got a key. And then we opened. There was a key? I just
No,
remember,
we didn't use the key. We didn't use the key until we got to the door. There was the third trial first. So the door was
the fourth trial.
Oh, yeah, the fourth trial next, and then the door is the fifth trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the fourth trial is the one with the room with the.
Okay, so yeah, it's a room with water flowing. It's spiritual water that cleanses you from your sins, aka makes you confront um life and contemplate.
And existential dread.
Yeah, like floating in the emptiness, surrounded by your useless, stupid thoughts. Um, who went in first?
Bob.
Bob. Did he have trouble?
Absolutely none. And this was the point at which I said to the witch, would now be a good time to mention that Bob is half god. and she wasn't super impressed. She was quite annoyed by that.
In
Because
her mind,
Bob
everybody
just
is like a feeling.
effortlessly defeated 3 of the trials.
Yeah, he even got a pretty substantial power up,
Yeah,
I believe.
he spent 120 hours meditating.
And then when it was time for Elodie to go in and
I
redo
got
her past
traumatized.
mistakes of missing out on her training,
Yeah.
it was like, nah, meditation is something else. So
Yeah,
yeah, that
and-
was extra nice.
Yeah, I did get to study magic while I was in there,
For like
but
2.5
as a
days or 1.5
consequence,
days.
yeah, something like that, yeah. But as a consequence, and I did learn a new spell as a result. But unfortunately, as a result of that, I also took like twice as much psychic damage as I would have otherwise taken. So, but it's okay. It worked out for the best.
So yeah, Bob and Elodie were successful, but CTA didn't like that idea, so Marky went in first. If he
And
ever
now we
returned,
find out.
we don't know.
We now find out what the 8 is.
Yes. The 8 is time to be glad you have a very large amount of health.
Okay.
Marky, as you enter, you sense a sudden withdrawal from all of your surroundings, almost isolated, alone, in nothing, just floating. But why? It feels weird. And suddenly you realize that there is isolation, but it also feels like you're isolated to a corner of your mind. As the free personalities, the free minds occupying your body are now floating there with you in the same mind at the same time, but isolated from one another. Unable to even speak out in your own mind, although you feel each other's presences. You feel alone. Nobody's here.
I mean, I could imagine that being like somewhat like freeing for a little bit, but eventually you're like, oh, I actually was used to having people around all the time to argue with.
Um, it's a very strange feeling because it is a feeling that boils up of you were always alone. How you got here, you kind of start losing the chain of thought you had. Just this dooming feeling of aloneness sets up onto you. Who is there for you? You don't even have a soul anymore. You're just a husk. A husk. Are you? Are you a husk? Are you even in charge of this body anymore? What are you? And why are you so alone? Even the closest people you had, Dahlia, the woman you've known for the longest time, she's gone for God knows where. Your new friends, in the last combat, you hurt Elodie. She didn't understand it, thank God, but you traumatized her. You're the one who was caught by the wine witch. You're the one who basically dragged everyone in here. Is Bob right when he makes fun of you? Why is no one here? Marky, I need you to roll me also 1d100.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going with like the depression, like it's been literal like decades since he has spoken to like anybody that he has known in the past. Like, yeah, and well, yeah, also
That's-
years since he has last been outside of, well, outside as himself, not as his transhuman body.
Yeah. In this crisis mental state, you spend 43 you spend something like what feels like 43 years. And I also need you to roll 12 d20s.
Jesus
Don't
Christ,
you
that's ridiculous.
his multiple
12?
personalities need to roll too, right? They get the damage as well.
Oh! Wait, no, it was 3 for me, and he's only got 3 personalities, so shouldn't it be 9d20?
That's a good point.
We developed new ones.
It
Well, it
depends
was
on
actually
the
6 for me because I did it twice, but it should have been 3.
Marky, what is your max HP?
Lower
Oh,
than
right.
that, not by
lower
much, but lower than that.
So it's
Or wait, is it? Wait.
is it based on max HP then?
no. It's
okay.
based on the wisdom roll.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So, Marky, you well retcon, but you basically guys see Marky just collapse out of the circle, completely unconscious and dying.
Okay. Well, immediately upon seeing that, I use my otherworldly leap to jump over to him, and then I stabilize him. And by stabilize, I mean heal.
Sure, go ahead.
And he has now got 10 health.
Check him back in.
So, Marky, you regain consciousness. After 43 years of solitude, you hear the voices in your head again, as well as see the people surrounding you as Elodie has brought you back to consciousness.
Does he even
So is
remember
this-
us?
It's not literal 43 years. It felt like 43 years. So
it's only mental for the 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it actually was a second, but the feeling of dread felt like it lasted for 43 years. That's why Bob was able to meditate. Because I don't know if you heard it, but last time the idea was that Bob, isolated from everyone's emotions, finally felt at peace. Like no intrusion to his stuff.
Elodie got traumatized being away from other people because apparently she's an extrovert.
Wouldn't he be hungry though? Wouldn't Bob be like really hungry?
I mean, it's only mental.
Fair.
He's a Buddhist and reached enlightenment. And enlightenment is racism.
All right. Yeah. After that, CTA, you can continue your.
I mean, the problem is, my whole thing would have probably changed if I'd seen. Well,
you didn't
he
notice because you
survived.
were on the phone at that point.
That Well, and
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
a good
hand,
point.
he didn't die inside, so. And I don't want to talk to him to understand what he went through, so I just skinny dip into that fountain. And my
True men don't talk about their feelings.
Well, he spoke on a phone for ages to a therapist, so he was talking to someone about his feelings.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah.
last part of the recap, we skipped over to your stuff. So yeah, I called a
Yeah, so the whole
therapist, and she said I have to, he or she, I don't remember. It was a very androgyn sounding voice. um, Told me I have to confront my stuff, and I decided to let go of my resentment towards my family and accept it. So I rolled well.
Yeah, but your DC was lowered, I believe. Uh, because of the.
Yeah, he still failed though, even if it was. I know. I don't think it was the lower
I
DC. Actually,
automatically
it was
succeeded. I chose
half damage.
Oh
to
right,
crit.
that's what happened.
Yeah, it was gonna be half damage, but because he failed on the roll, he just auto succeeded.
That's right. So yeah, with a 13, it would have been 7 d20s. Yeah. Please continue.
Well, no. After that, we have no clue. Oh yeah. No. Okay.
You
No.
got an ability that made you.
We opened the door, went through, and everybody came out older. And
Well,
after,
actually, only 2 of us have gone through. But before that, while you were in the thing being isolated, you had a realization that your family is great and all, and you decided to treat your drones as family as well.
Well,
in order to get more
my
damage.
new family is great. I let
Yeah,
go
yeah.
of my old family, and my new family is great. And we had to haggle a bit for my drones to be accepted as family members.
And then we went down another tunnel, which I was able to go through in a more normal way, because I wasn't super giant, because I took a bunch of damage. But then at the end of that tunnel, there was a door, which was all magical. So Bob, once again, easily defeated the trial by using liquid to carry the key and float it over to the door and unlock the door and open the door. But then when we walked through, I was taking the lead, and I immediately was aged by 66 years, which meant absolutely nothing to me, except that I got fully rested again. So I'm now back to max mana and max temp HP.
Yeah, but Bob went through and got a tattoo.
Yeah, Bob for some reason got a tattoo when he and a beard when he went through, and also the little stick with mechanical arms and legs turned into a giant plant monster, which is also a cyborg.
Wait, but how does the door work? Is it leading away from us, or is it just in the middle of the room? Because do we have to follow to fight the guy? Huh?
It's an exit out of the cave.
Yeah. So basically,
do the ones inside even see what's on the other side?
Yes.
You see the big robot guy because he's literally in the doorway.
Yeah, I don't know if only the two outside see.
Yeah, 2 of us are outside. Oh, nice. My token's big. Good.
I don't know what's the exact size, but that seemed appropriate.
It's 5 hexes, I believe. So let me just double check how wide that would be. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's 10,
exactly
10 meters.
Yeah.
Nice.
One.
Or no, it's 1 too much.
Wait,
right?
wait. Let me move it so that it's aligned properly, and then.
Yeah. Sure. So, for those that are inside, there is a door.
Oh, yeah, no,
like
it's
the
one
pathway
too much,
is
yeah.
very narrow on the inside, and on the other side of the door, you can see the huge monster staring angrily at Bob. And there's not much room for talking because we are going to immediately go towards initiative.
Yeah. But before we do that, can you shrink my token by 1 hex?
By one.
Yeah, because it's
by a singular hex.
by single hex, because it is 12 meters long instead of 10 meters. I'm only 10 meters tall.
There are cool effects. So we are
Thank you.
Thank you.
still.
12 meters. 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 12
So we are still on the other side of the doorway, and we can
Yes.
see it, or can we not see it?
You can see the outside. The door is just swung open, and you can see the large monster on the outside that's getting ready to tackle Bob.
Can I shoot it with my lasers? What happens to lasers in a time dilation field?
I mean, the answer is you can. The second question is. Oh, I also love that I added Bob, and his initiative is already correct.
Ha. Okay, right, let me.
I love this automatic tokens.
So we also roll initiative then, or do we?
Everyone is in the initiative order.
Right. Wait, so it's like initiative, 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 initiative. Then you jump through the time dilation field. 1 million turns occur for you.
Okay, wait, who's? Oh, Marky's 6, sorry. So.
Just roll me 1 million, something. Beginning of turn rolls.
Okay. You just hear. So, yeah, it basically happens in an instant where it just crawls out, and you guys from the other side, you can see it almost like apparates from nothing on the other side of the door. As it just looks at Bob. I have been longing for this, Father. You have betrayed me. As you see a green beam in its face suddenly light up and shoot at you, Bob. I need an athletics saving throw.
Okay, it's not that bad.
What I'm wondering is how that thing learned to speak. Technically, like it
just
was a
listened to
baby
us.
in the time dilation, right? Oh no, he got a tattoo as well. There was a life somehow.
Yeah, there was something weird. It wasn't just a pure passage of time. There's definitely something more
Or maybe it
in-depth
like
going on.
simulates what would happen if you were living, like
Yeah.
the average life.
Yeah, Bob definitely deserves it. We shouldn't interfere.
He deserves the stick monster attacking him, you mean?
Bob, you take 53 life damage.
Okay, wait. Before he takes that, can I use my reaction to help him reroll?
I'm not sure it matters because this is life damage, which would be the same family as holy damage.
Oh, so it gets doubled.
It would
right,
be doubled.
Okay. Yikes. Okay. 106 damage then.
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's really good.
Oh, it's a save.
It's time for trigger warning.
Well, if he crits on a save, he would not get damage. Or
Bob, is that trigger warning a reaction?
Yep, passive reaction.
Nice.
Wouldn't that not work when you lose consciousness, though? Then?
If Bob, we already played like that. Before I lose consciousness,
that's
put
right.
all the daggers. So this is 106 damage. Let's say 50 because that's how much I have.
Yeah.
Nice.
50. This is holy fuck!
Is it-
How many daggers?
Is it 1 per 5
1/3.
health or 1 per?
No,
a
1 per
third?
3.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me pull out the calculator. I'm not. 50.
So
3,
16.666.
17. Yeah,
17,
17
cool. Yeah, rounding
daggers.
up.
And I pay. Okay, 17 daggers. This should be 34 blood, but I pay 30% less. 30%. So I pay 24 blood.
Nice.
I meditated on this ability, Lucas.
Yeah, but wasn't it?
I
Wasn't
paid
it
blood
just
for
one
the
blood
daggers.
per? What? 1 blood per dagger now?
But no, 30% less.
Okay.
And I'm calculating based on all the daggers because I want to
Yeah,
be
that's
fair.
right.
Right, but wasn't it also like 1 blood each? Because I thought you did. Didn't we say last session there was a cost of 1 blood instead of?
He's saying since it's like a fused ability, he calculates
Oh.
off the end, not per.
Okay. Cool.
If it was just a single dagger, then yeah, it would be 1. But...
Okay.
Okay, so how many daggers it was? 17.
Yes.
Let me roll 17.
You need to still roll to hit, right? It's not. Is it not a hit?
Accuracy.
Yes.
So
it
do
would
you
be
roll
accuracy.
17 times, or what?
No, it's still like a single attack per
Let's see if I have
target.
to-
Ah.
Accuracy
It's a single-
versus athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
I use Fate's Gambit, so it crits.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So
wait,
34.
Wait, 1 second. No, we'll just double the damage. But 1 second, he has a chance to roll a d20. I'm just rolling in open. If it's a nat, it might change stuff.
Fuck.
Okay.
Bro!
Oh, but that's still a hit.
It still hits.
Just,
No,
it's just not a crit.
Yeah. Wait, what is Bob's modifier? +5. Yeah, definitely. It's still a hit. It's just not double, but the 17 daggers will hit. So feel free to roll the 17 dagger damage.
Let me just see. 1 dagger is
So-
2d6. So roll 17.
34 d6.
Nice.
34 d6 plus 2.
Plus 34 because it's
Yeah,
dagger.
per each, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So,
34 d6 plus 34. That's 158 damage. Oh yeah, that's brilliant. That's perfect.
Yeah. So all of these daggers pierce him.
Oh, wait. Never. I have to check if my Fate's Gambit
Oh.
works. I forget.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
This
Oops.
Crap.
reminded
no.
some miss.
Oh come on.
Hey, we have to keep it fair,
158.
okay?
Yeah, no, he got a critical hit. Like he got a nat 20 on this. So 158 damage hit this force field.
Oh.
As
The
you
world
see
collapses.
like his body extend outwards and open up holes between vines and electronics, and just the whole dagger perfectly fly through. CTA, you try to adjust the luck, but the luck changed while going through the door, so it didn't work. As Bob, you collapse without even seeing the result. As the creature looks at Bob, and Elodie, you being the closer one, you can see part of Bob is becoming grassy, like made out of grass. Like his leg and arm start corroding into grass. As the creature looks, I know you are not dead, Father. Stand up and fight. It then looks at you, Elodie. Make him stand up. It doesn't have the charge anymore, but you see vines from his body spring out. Assuming you're within 10 meters from him. Not 10, 4. 4, yeah. Within, it's 2. It's 10 feet, but that's 4 meters.
Should be core to core.
No. It can still attack unarmed. So these ones shoot at you. I need defense or athletics. Defense is defending against the damage. Athletics is trying to dodge them.
Right. Well, I forgot this last session. I don't know if it came up or not, but while I have at least 20 temp HP, I have advantage on defense and disadvantage on athleticism. So, is it both, or just I choose which one?
You choose which, and it will differ basically.
Well, I'm going to choose defense because I have advantage on that one.
Very well.
And that's the first roll. And that's the second, so it's a 23.
Yeah, so these vines come in. They try to pierce your armor. They don't exactly do it. But I need a knowledge save from you.
Oh. 19.
You notice some of your rocks are getting mossy, but it's not exactly the corrosion level of Bob, but it seems like these vines are trying to add this corrosion towards you as well.
Okay.
As the last thing, you see some of its vines from the back shoot into the ground and like almost plant themselves deep. And that's the end of his turn. So Elodie, you're up. Bob is unconscious.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I use my bonus action to move. And, oh, no, that's a bit too far because I'm crossing over other people's tokens now. I think that's as close as I can get. But let's just say that I'm within... Oh, there we go. I can move there.
Does your reach not also increase with the token? It wouldn't make sense if you only have 2 meters when you're this big.
Well, I mean...
The
reach is including my length. The size of the token is including my arm length, so it's not like I'm 10 meters fat, you know. This 10 meters is her whole body.
Wait, so your arms don't get longer?
No, my arms do get longer. I'm just saying the token size includes that by default.
Yeah, she can reach anything within a single space, so it's still a reach of like 14. Yeah.
Well, normally the token is from above. We have 2 meters reach because we are 2 meters high. So your
you're 2 meters high, but you're not 2 meters wide.
Yeah.
Right, you're not 2 meters wide, although you can.
The reason we have 2 meters reach is just because it's just the adjacent hex, and each hex is 2 meters wide. But in this case, we're both my token and his are crossing into this hex.
Usually, if you enlarge, they become also the reach increases.
Sometimes, but
with the spells, usually it does. But
yeah, but
it just would be very impractical if your reach doesn't extend. But I guess
I think the reach when you enlarge extends because your weapon enlarges with you in most spells. But in this case, Elodie's weapons don't enlarge.
True.
In Pathfinder, it just immediately attacks as well.
Oh well, who knows? But anyway. The thing is, so first of all I move, and next of all I'm gonna speak to the guy, and say...
You want me to get Bob back up?
No, let him die.
Alright, I will. I'll get him right back up for you. But I really don't think you need to kill him. I think we can all be friends. I mean, we just passed through a temporal vortex thingy, and that's probably why you feel like he left you alone, but he really didn't mean to. I think if you just calm down, we could all talk this over.
And I would like to roll charisma for that. That's one of my actions, by the way.
Yep. No, that's perfectly fine. Give me a 1d4, and you'll have a chance to roll charisma on a 4.
Oh, come on!
There's 4 different scenarios. So no, I mean it's like there's 3 different scenarios where this doesn't work, but there's one scenario where it does. So.
All right. Darn.
Yeah. Okay. So
hey, can we add constructive criticism to the 3 and get an 8?
No, sorry, no.
Oh.
1 second. I need to look what was free. Oh.
Don't even try to patronize me. Not after what you did to my mother.
Your mother? Are you talking about Leon?
Mother!
Or the tree?
It starts shaking very angrily.
It was Leon who poked you off the tree. I don't know if she's your mother or if the tree is your mother, but either way, Bob didn't do anything.
Knowing us, it probably means Mother Earth itself. We heard Earth.
It seems to be quite in a frenzy, where it doesn't seem to be connecting too much dots that you're saying.
Okay. Well, in any case, I still have to do the next action that I was going to do anyway, which is exactly what it told me to do, because I don't want Bob to die. So, first of all, I will... Where is it? I activate my...
I also like how Elodie's token is so large that her stat bars actually cover up Bob for me.
Ha, yes. Yeah, they do for me so well. Yeah, so, first of all, I activate Phylogeneticist's Stone, which allows me to stabilize organic people as if they were inorganic. And as a result, Bob heals 13.
Bob, you're back to consciousness with 13, and as you look up...
Yeah. Oh, by the way, as part of this stabilize, I summon my tools. So I'm just operating on Bob with these like golden tools, but they're like pinched between my fingers as if they were like I don't know, paper clips or something. Just
like doll tools.
Yeah. But yeah, so the first thing Bob sees is me leaning over him with these golden medical tools. Or not medical tools, but they're actually engineering tools, but somehow they're working on his flesh and blood body.
Are they normal size in your hands?
They are normal size for what they would be if Elodie was human size, yes. So I'm just pinching them between my nails, basically, to hold onto them.
It's like cutting on a doll's table a doll's steak, with those little fork and knife.
Except he's using a blowtorch instead of a cutter.
Yeah. Bob just casually notices her blowtorching his wounds closed, as one does.
Yeah, especially when he's against fire damage, he's not used to, right? So, but yeah. Bob, you wake up, you see the giant Elodie operating on you, and your son, he's either unharmed or has managed to fully heal himself. Elodie, is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
Very well. Then it will take a legendary action.
I can't believe if it wasn't for Carlos rolling a 1, we would have instantly defeated... Well, Bob would have single-handedly defeated a legendary enemy.
What do you mean? Without my help, you wouldn't have hit. So,
True.
I was basically a non-factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bob, I'm gonna need a defense or athletics of your choice as wine tendrils shoot out at you.
It doesn't actually matter.
It does on the effect.
Yeah. Okay, I will try to avoid it. Oh, perfect! I'm using high advantage.
Oh, wow. That was
perfect.
a good advantage.
Wow, bro. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob, so you see it shoot at you, and for a second it looks like you're not gonna dodge. But you're not gonna let a fucking plant take you down a second time. You manage to twist your body, do like almost a breakdancing move, spinning yourself, knocking the vines away, and landing yourself on the feet. As you block the attack. Since you rolled athletics, not defense, you do not get a counterattack though. Marky, it is your turn.
Okay. So he's just chilling there, right past the door, where everybody can see it.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds like a good excuse to shoot it in the ass.
Absolutely.
I guess I just do that for now. So, yeah.
Roll to
How much
hit.
HP do I have actually? How much have you
Oh,
given me?
10. You have 10. The amount
Yeah,
already healed
yep,
you.
that's how much I healed.
I did not notice that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. After you passed out, she healed you for 10. So that's where you stayed.
Yeah. Until you pass through the door. If you manage to get through the door... Oh, wait, no! You're an... Wait, no. It should work, because Bob got it to 2. Okay, yeah, as soon as you pass through the door, you should get healed up to full. But this thing's currently blocking the door, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove it. Okay. So I'm
It's
gonna
huge.
split it.
Get into his ass.
Heh.
Alright, I'm just gonna aim my hand at it and just make a really rude tattoo into its ass with my laser.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nice.
Okay. So
And this
you
is
aim
harder.
through. It doesn't even see it coming, and the cave shakes from the size of your laser, just cutting through. And as it enters the door, this tiny, pinpointy, bluish light comes out and gently shines.
Ah. Yeah, the light spent like 50 years passing through space, I guess. But wait, no. It would have had to go back in time, wouldn't it? Because light shifts red when it goes further.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. It went back around. It ran so long. It went back around. Don't question it. Yeah, it would have been infrared, but yeah.
So is the door fully blocked or is it not?
No, you could move through. The creature is large enough for you to actually even stand below its legs, as it is on 4
Right.
spidery legs.
Marky is just gonna scream a battle cry and gonna rush at it through the door.
Roll me a 1d100, Marky.
Yep. Marky wants to go save his friends, not caring about. Oh no.
Let's see if you lose HP in the next 42 years.
Yeah, so interesting. Roll me a 131.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, one.
Roll high, roll high.
131.
Yeah, that's better.
So, okay. Mark, you run out. For a second, it feels like your perspective shifts a little in your head, but as you glance down at your body, mostly everything is fine. It's a bit damaged. You have a strange navy tattoo on your forearm.
Him as well, huh?
Your body is a bit damaged. You have 66 HP. But for some reason, no sensors are reporting to your mind. And, your body is moving, but you're not moving it? As you kind of look around and you notice, wait, why are you on your shoulder? And why do you have 5 hands? No, these aren't hands, these are fingers. As you realize, you're now the hand on your shoulder, as Connie seems to have taken over. In 42 years, most of your body.
As Marky screams in terror, his turn ends.
Congratulations, the opposite of level up.
Yeah.
CTA. Marky runs through the door and Connie on his shoulder just screams randomly. Unclear why. What are you doing?
Was she always able to talk?
Connie as a hand was always able to talk.
Yeah, I think we've had loads of conversations with Connie. I remember in the Flying City, she was wandering around bothering people by trying to make them communist.
Oh, okay. I kind of assumed it was all in Marky's head. I don't remember in character talking with her. Well, let's see if my plan works. First, I pull out my big black robbing staff of Elidave and turn this whole thing into a swamp by creating the flying drone on top of my head.
That is so interesting.
Isn't it just going to be restricted to the area you're in, though?
Let's see.
No, so
Room or 1 kilometer wide sphere,
CTA,
but
CTA, can you roll me a 1d1000?
Yes, I can. Boom.
nice.
Big roll.
So, as decay basically churns into a swamp, like the area doesn't change; it's just superimposed on top of it, right? On the other side of the door, Elodie, Bob, Marky, you find yourselves surrounded by a city. Medieval style city with a lot of farmland surrounding it, and like late medieval, so most of the stuff is made out of some kind of a primary bricks, right?
Interesting.
In CTA, you can clearly see this effect outside the door. The most interesting effect, I would say, is it seems half of the creature's vines detach themselves from the floor, from the dirt, as there's not too much grass left here now.
Oh, nice. Okay, so my initial plan still worked, kinda. Okay. Then
Okay, I'll just pull the curtain. You landed it exactly in the middle where there's minimal grass, but also minimal technology. So this middle was one of the best case scenarios for it, because in the swamp there's still grassy stuff, so nature
well,
stuff.
but swamp would be technically water, so I kind of assumed that the vines would be like washed out a little bit. But like you
mechanical
can
side
grip
of it might
slime
be
way
hard.
worse than like
Yeah.
solid earth. But whatever, I'm happy with that. Hopefully I can push through, because now I wanna smash into it by bonus action propelling myself into him. The drone is holding onto my head.
Very well.
And yeah,
could
but first I exit the door, I guess. So yeah,
Okay.
I fly high speed, my highest high speed through the door, towards the creature's legs or upper body or whatever.
Very well. CT, could you roll me a 1d100 2 times? First time for your soul, the second time for your drone.
$91.
CTA, roll me your HP.
My max or my current? What do you mean?
Your max. 141.
Oh man, if this goes down to a low number.
91 again.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so you come out with 91 HP on the other side. I'm just gonna basically place you next to Marky. As for the drone, I did not plan for this, but based on what I had have written, let's play it off. Give me a 1d6. Okay. As you venture out, you notice the drone disappears from your head because you have almost a 60-year difference. But from behind you, a helicopter-sized drone with 2 wingspans comes out. we can make this size basically and just squash it in here.
Nice.
It was the one
give
drone
me-
I never absorbed back.
Give me a 1d100.
A lucky number.
It has 88 HP.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
I guess it's not on my head anymore.
no, it had to kind of go up in air because there was no room right in front of the door, so it had to go straight up. But you hear it go. Oh, we meet again, father.
Hey! Because I don't know its name. I mean, we cross, but don't retain any memories, but like every NPC does.
Seems so.
That's bullshit.
Because differently from you, they evolved in that time. You seem stagnant. It's like, it's like the door is designed to fuck with you or something.
Hey, big guy. Wanna help daddy out?
Roll me a 1d4.
I mean, I just exited the trial of family and stuff, and I had plans to not sacrifice them. He can't possibly be just as pissed as Mr. Greenstick.
Literally, if he was sacrificed, he wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sticky wasn't sacrificed as well, and he's there and mad for some reason, but...
He wasn't actually a sacrifice. We just talked to him, and then we sort of stopped using the whatever magic it was to keep him thinking.
Oh. Didn't we just plant him and just forgot about him?
And you just forgot about it.
Yeah.
So it's...
So
He's been
technically,
in the
we didn't do
backpack for
anything
like a
wrong.
week.
We just stopped giving him water.
So as you say that, the drone speaks back to you. I might, depending if you close the forums yet.
The forums? 4chan? What you talking about?
Farms, your drone farms, father. Don't act like I don't know.
Hey! They do want to work there. Don't you hear them singing all the time? Nah, what? Nah. CTA would be... Oh, fuck. What would CTA do? CTA... A better answer. We can gamble about it. Man, I don't have a better answer.
Never change, father. Never change. You have the full control of your drone.
Nice. Okay, so, but technically I'm still in motion because my bonus action propels me 24 meters. So the plan was grab onto his legs, change direction, fly up, and drop him onto the floor.
But while you're planning this out, can I just ask, Lucas, since it's possible for Marky to be standing on that guy's token, is it also possible for them to stand on mine? And if so,
underneath,
are my legs chunky enough to grant full cover?
That's a bit separate. You're talking like standing behind you?
Yeah, like boosting straight past me, basically.
I would say no, because it becomes too fishy, like attacking, going back between cover, like without movement, it becomes a bit fishy. So I would say no. They can't stand below you, but they're not granted cover.
Fair.
So okay, CT. So, yeah. So you continue the motion. That's fine. The dialogue you just had would be able to be conducted telepathically, so that's fine. But I will need a strength check to try to carry this, and it's gonna be DC 20 because this is quite larger than you.
Yeah, but my drone is helping me, right?
No, it would have moved separately.
Okay.
Like
so-
it appeared after you, so that's why if you're saying you didn't stop the movement, you would shoot out, try to grab it and carry it away, and then the drone would appear, apparate behind you.
Well, look, he's a movable object. My ability is made to automatically pull people. You can't just put a
Yeah,
DC
it does.
20
It
on
does
me.
say. It does say the propeller's so powerful he can move creatures or move
Against an
objects.
enemy, this is considered an attack, and they can try to dodge by rolling their
Yeah.
speed versus CTA. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's fine. So it rolls speed versus CTA speed.
Yeah, that.
That is fine.
Oh.
Wait, you match.
Meets it, beats it. Wait,
Beats
it's
it,
a
beats it.
DC.
Yeah, no, it's an attack. So it's,
Yeah, it's an
fine.
attack,
You win.
Oh.
You get to carry it.
Who would have guessed that the wooden robot doesn't have good speed? So yeah, I guess, is this blue wall solid? Like, is it like a glass panel solid?
It is transparent, but it is solid like a force field.
Because I would drop him between the wall and Elodie. I don't know if
That's
there's enough
perfectly fine.
space. Like,
Yeah, no.
I would fly
Yes.
diagonally 12 meters, so hopefully drop him 12 meters.
Yeah,
So he takes
that's
12
perfectly
meters
fine because he can move through. Since him and Elodie also share a size difference, because Elodie is just so huge, he can move through Elodie's token as well. But yeah, you
Yeah, while
basically
he's
track him.
dropping down, you can calculate whatever you need to roll, because my second action is to light the ground where he will drop down on fire. Well, no, technically I wait till he drops. That makes it.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. You can't just light it up.
Yeah, but my fire spitter, I believe he takes damage if he starts in it, so it would be beneficial to me to light it after he drops.
No, that's why. I mean, you would, as you're flying, you would be able to basically light it up and then drop him in.
Yeah,
So-
no, but what he's saying is that it's actually better if he doesn't do that. If he waits until the dude is down before.
Not
so
exactly,
fine.
because if they enter, they take damage.
No, they don't.
They
Enter.
do. They take damage if they enter
doesn't
Into
or
the,
if
oh
they
yeah, creature
start-
moving into the fire. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it does. So it's either. Yeah, it's either or. It's just as good then because it's
No,
either when they enter.
it's not weird because if like somebody tries to move through it but they don't end or start their turn there, they will take damage. If they just
fail the
stand
check.
there, if they just stand there at the start of their turn, they will take damage.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just different from D&D because in D&D it's if you move in or start your turn, the same effect applies. In this, it's different depending on whether they move in or start.
Yeah, 3 hex. And I would be still hovering there.
Okay, so wait, it needs to do what? Athletics, DC 10. And it fails, so it takes 3 times 5, so 15 fire damage.
It's wood, right? Isn't that vulnerable?
I was gonna say, you can see the vines burning up much more from fire than, well, basically grass is burning much more faster, so it is taking double damage, so 30
Nice.
total. As it screams out, "Water! Once again, you hide behind your friends."
That's what family is for.
Yes, father. Good one.
You tell him, CTA.
Come on, Droney. Come on, big guy. Do something. As I don't know what my drone can do. I just
Exactly
say
the same thing.
attack.
It's just bigger.
Ha!
Okay, then
Mechanically, it's still the same.
Cannon.
it still has the cannon then.
Shoot it from above, so it is pinned to the ground
Oh.
and the fire.
Oh! I forgot. I'm close to Elodie, so 1d8 extra damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
for
okay,
for
that's
each
fair.
fire, right?
Yeah, it should be. Because they're all separate. They're all separate, aren't they? Although, strictly speaking, if they were all separate, I probably should have rolled 3 times. But
Well, he dropped once, but they are separate.
I'm trying to remember because didn't we specify?
I wrote it down somewhere. Where
Because
is
it's
it?
not. Yeah, because I think it was the idea that the fire is doing the damage, not you. And that's why I did.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Attacks
You said that
do-
about the drones. Oh wait, no. That's different, isn't it? Because it's not a thing. Because you said it's okay because he summoned the fire, but if he was like making a drone, it doesn't count because it's like its own entity and it can make decisions and stuff.
If you want to be anal, you could say that this is technically not an attack, but it should be.
Well, I don't know how your
Yeah,
things
I'm
work.
You just
No,
simply said attacks do 1d8. So
Yeah, but this is like setting the environment on fire.
Yeah,
and
so it's-
which does damage. I don't think because it kind of doesn't make sense that you walk further away from a friend and then the fire is less hot. Like that's
No,
kind
but
of a separate
I shot
entity.
it while like my fire fluid was empowered by family.
I'll agree to do the +8 on the 15, like the 15 plus the 8 as the initial damage, but not when he starts his turn. Just because of your movement combo.
Wait, if you allow it on the initial one, then it should be tripled though.
No, it's gonna be 15 plus 8, and that's doubled.
Because of the
Well, it
vulnerability,
should be
right.
5 plus 8, 5 plus 8, 5 plus 8.
No. That's where I'm drawing the line. Saying it's
Ha.
just I'm allowing you to add the bonus because you picking it up was an actual attack, and you throwing into the fire was part of that attack. So that's what adds the 8. The fire doing the damage is not an attack. It's
Well,
the
no, we
effect of
said
the environment.
my fire splitter is technically a ranged attack. said
Well, it's a save though, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah,
It's a
but
DC
it counts
10
as a
check, it
ranged
has to
attack
make,
because
so-
I technically shoot fluid in all of those. Glue, fire, and vapor.
Okay. You know
Because
what?
I decide hexes
No,
in
no,
a specific
that's-
range. for
You know
me.
what? You know what? I'm gonna be very specific on this. I agree on the first time adding 8 to each 5 because reading the description, you do have it, and when being attacked the first time. So it is it does mean it's an
Nice.
attack the first
Okay.
time. I cannot fight against that. The first time it is definitely an attack. So it is 5 plus 8, which is 13. 3 times 39 doubled. 78
Well,
fire damage.
The plus 8 doesn't count as fire damage, right? It shouldn't.
Well, no,
double,
it
like
should.
The
It
vulnerability.
should. It increases the damage type.
Yeah, it just increases
Oh.
the damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
So if you were doing like a necrotic, it would still be +8 necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 78 damage. Then it squeals in pain as a lot of his body is burnt up. And I'll say the vines it still had in the earth, those just burn up. So it has no vines attached to the earth anymore. Bob, it is.
No.
Sorry,
My
it's
drone
the-
still
Yeah. So,
tries to
apologies.
hit him with a -3
Yep.
modifier. Boom. Hey.
Unnatural.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna double the first roll. If it hits, it hits. So 20 damage from the air cannon, because of course, more air equals more flames.
Ha.
You push more air and the flames jump into the air as you deal 20 more damage. It just looks at you angrily. Oh, I will destroy you!
And it moves right here, so everybody's hopefully. in
Wait
the-
a second.
in the bonus.
1 second. Question. Elidive staff, how long does that last? 2 rounds. So the swamp is gone.
Lucas, Can I just ask that when you're making maps, can you put all of the stuff on the background layer? Because these things keep disappearing for me. I've reloaded the thing like 3 times.
They are on the map layer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the problem is because they keep vanishing. I can't
They
see
are
the blue lines.
That's
and I
interesting
can't
because
see
they're separate. Like they are
this.
separate tokens, but they are on the map layer, so they should not
But-
be vanishing.
Only you have problems. You had them a couple of sessions ago as well, right? Did you try
Yeah, the
another
boat.
browser or something?
I can't remember if I
Yeah.
tried another one or not.
I mean, you're not probably gonna be moving outside too much, so
Probably
most
not.
likely fine, unless it's like flashing. But yeah, the creature has seemingly decided that now CTA is its first priority. Family, I'm gonna tear your roots all off it. It lost some edge to its voice because it's like covered in smoke by this point.
The creature counts as 6 meters away from the drone, right?
Yeah, I'll agree to that. Yes.
Okay, so all the bonuses. apply.
Oh, nice.
Fair. Anything additionally from you, or you moved the
Now
drone?
it's now.
Yeah. So Bob, your turn.
Okay. Okay, little one, why do you want to fight that much? Is it looking at me?
No,
this
it's
point.
now it doesn't seem to even hear you. It's just now screeching at CTA through the smoke as it's enveloped in flames.
Okay, I'm targeting it with Dimension Regeneration, so I roll first I roll 1d4 plus 3. So I roll 5d8, I believe.
That is correct. As its screech becomes less emotional.
That's not a great roll though, but okay.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'm going to shoot it with my gun.
Very well.
Or should I shoot myself in the head?
It doesn't
It's not
even.
looking
It's
at
not
you.
looking at you. I mean, you feel free to do what you think Bob would do, but factually, he's not looking at you. Bob can see that.
Okay, I'm shooting at it. Fuck it.
Very well. Roll to hit.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits through the fire and smoke. Large pieces of metal fly out and hit the force field behind it as it just bellows in pain. Bellows? That's the word.
Bellows.
I know what I said, and bellows is now a word.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. It is still standing, but it is quite weaker.
Quite weaker as in
what's
like
the
near
jet?
death, or
It is nearing death. It is not on the verge of death, but it is.
It's bloodied. So
It's structurally unsound.
Little fella, I suggest you reconsider your position and join us.
It takes a second to find the. Well, not a second, not a literal second, but a moment to respond.
he's less emotional, so he should be
yeah.
analytical.
As he looks at you, Bob. Not after what you did to Millie.
Wait. What the fuck is going
Bob,
on, man?
I need you to do an action R. Or you can, if you want to continue this conversation, it will take up your second action.
Is Millie his daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Margaret's his wife.
Yeah, I will figure out what happened after I kill this bastard.
That's
I
not
should
how
hit.
finding out what happened works.
Yeah.
That hits as he pierces for another 16 damage. And it seems another hit similar to that could end this.
I would suggest you take your time and explain yourself.
It just seems to look over the field, calculating the situation at the moment. Is that the end of your turn, Bob? Muted, but assuming yes. Marky, you hear laughter from behind you as the old lady just walks through the door and nothing changes about her. She looks. I love a good plot twist in a hero story.
I mean, I guess I should thank you for finally allowing me to realize my heroic journey. Connie says as as she cracks her fingers in front of her.
You're welcome, love. Make sure to spread the joy to others as well.
The joy of potatoes and gulags.
But first, she says, and CTA, I need your drone to roll athletics as vines shoot out of the ground towards it.
Oh no, why is she attacking the drone?
She just said she loves a good plot twist.
We're still in the
drone
middle of our
has the
damn
same
trial.
level up bonuses as me, right? It has also the defense instead of athletics bonus.
No.
Why
No.
not?
Because it's
Why
a separate
would
thing.
it?
Why is it a separate thing?
Because
It's
that's how
not
you wrote
weird.
it.
It's made out of
Don't-
my semen.
No,
You
it
should've-
literally,
you should've
it literally is a
negotiated.
different person. You know what you are? You are like a parent who tries to live their life through their child. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, I wasn't good at football, but my kid should definitely go to football
And
practice
there's
be
nothing
good at it.
wrong with that.
Oh, there's so many things wrong with that. So vines seem to attach themselves to the drone, but they're not doing anything.
Okay.
And by the way, it would be the exact opposite. I'm like the Michael Jordan, and I see my son getting pulled over and claiming, "Oh, I'm the son
Yeah.
of Michael Jordan. You can't arrest me." That's more like what you're doing. You don't have the abilities of your dad.
Fair, fair. Yeah. So, the creature screeches as it takes the fire damage. So it's still 15, so it is 30 as it starts its turn there.
Oh,
Um,
doesn't that just down it then? Because you said an extra 16 would do it when the revolver was shot.
I did account for the fire damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, sorry, but that did account. Yeah, he has 17 HP exactly left.
Oh.
Did I not
As it's-
re-roll the fire each time? I don't remember.
I don't think. I think it's set.
Yeah, I think you
Because
just-
it would be too many rerolls, especially
I believe
in
I
multiple
actually
enemies.
did re-rolling all the time. Now that I rolled a 5, it's
Also-
fine, but I don't know if I would be fine if I rolled a 1.
Nah, I think we always set it. You see it start like crumbling a little bit as its body isn't able to contain itself. As it looks at you, CTA. Thank you for bringing me another vessel. And additional vines shoot out into the ground, and you almost see like a pulse go through them. Elodie, give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
You said this is not a medieval city anymore.
No, this is back to the forest. It is.
Okay.
17.
Elodie, you see its metallic body collapse as suddenly, instead of CT, as its magic prowess pumps into CTA's drone as vines grow out of it, and it takes over CTA's drone's body.
Oh,
Wait, it wasn't even touching the ground.
Vines.
it was caught by the old lady's vines.
It did have advantage against attack. There was no roll it could have made?
It was an athleticism roll to get
Yeah.
to get caught by the vines, I guess, but to get
You
possessed.
rolled a
it
13.
was not. That was although that was to get caught by the vines. Was that a yeah?
It
so
doesn't
that was
count as an
only-
attack. It was just a
No.
save.
This is just a takeover. I mean, literally, it can take over mechanical creatures.
So
and
it can take over any
familiars.
of us.
You're not. Well, no, you're like higher level.
Okay.
Capacity higher level.
Ah. Fair enough.
But it surely wouldn't retain its attack. It surely wouldn't.
Well,
no.
that has to be its action, surely. If not an
Oh
ultimate.
yeah, no, absolutely. It is a single action. It does have the condition of vines getting attached, is that the lady helped him out because she loves a good plot twist. So it needs to try to recharge its laser, not an action, but just I think that happens at the start of its turn. Laser is not recharged. Okay, I mean, yeah. So it's gonna spend a different charge as basically leaves start spinning in tornado fashion, but it's not that leaves are trying to cut, it's that on contact they explode with life energy, and that's within 15 meters.
Wait,
well, 14
whatever he
range.
rolls, I try to counter it.
That is 1 second. What does he roll? That's a set DC. He doesn't roll anything. Everyone with a 14-meter range, so that includes everyone, including the lady. Need to make an athletics DC 17.
Ha.
Oh, it's quite high.
Well, I have disadvantage on that,
Oh
so
boy.
Hey, the +5 don't count because he's not the drone anymore.
Yeah, no. No, it's not a drone. Even if it was, you're not an ally anymore for him.
and it's DC 17, you said.
Yes.
So far no one. Wait, did Mark? Oh yeah, that's Marky who did it?
That's
okay.
Connie.
Connie, sure. Okay, I'm gonna help Bob with my reaction.
Sure.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
so
cannot
Bob's
change my
okay as well.
name, And you will hate it. You will absolutely hate it.
Yep. Bob will take half damage. Marky, since he rolled a nat 20, will not take damage.
Half damage meaning full damage because it's life damage.
That is true. And that
Just
so
not-
I'll roll in the open because the average is 26, which would take Bob down. It is 4d12 life damage. Life energy damage.
Darn.
So it's 31. So everyone except Connie. Actually, Marky, you have to roll separately for your soul because you're a hand, right?
No.
Wait, is light not electricity?
No, life is holy.
Oh, life, not light. No.
Yeah, that is right. That why the heck is it not just? Why is it life? Like, why is it holy? I mean, it's like it's plants. It should be its own thing.
You said I take full 31?
It basically converts green mass. Sorry, just to answer. It basically converts green mass into like pure life energy to damage.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Can
the
you
part
also,
with mechanical.
Can you also reduce my token size because I'm only 8 meters now?
Yes. Marky, I don't know how much your hand had, but you're taking Do you want to roll your HP for yourself as a hand?
I can roll the HP.
Yeah. So
Yeah, not like.
so Marky the hand would be downed.
Connie
No
can
surprise.
choose not to summon him.
Well, goodbye, Marky.
I mean, it just means he's back in Connie's mind, but no, it's still Marky's ability, I guess. Marky can choose if he wants to summon himself, or
Oh,
stay
wait,
in
does that
Connie's
mean-
man.
Does that
Well, I
mean that
mean,
all of
No,
the
it's
Burlingers are
Connie's
still
ability.
his?
No, okay, so
Yeah.
so we're pulling the curtain. Marky could choose whether or not to shoot out Connie because he and Connie like made up. So it's not like Connie. I don't know if Connie would be
right.
aggressive towards Marky, or if she would like accept. Okay, I'm taking over. You know, she still has the upper hand. She doesn't need to bully Marky.
Right,
mean,
but
it's
because he's in the position that she was in before, if she had chosen to force him to shoot her out, she could have done, and so he can do that to her if he wants.
Well, no, not really, because she now has full control over the body. But like,
Except the hand.
It's based no the hand as well, because it was originally she had control of the hand,
Oh, but
not the
you've
rest
been
of the
put
body.
into it. She
But her
put you into it.
control grew, so it's not like she loses control over the parts that she controlled before. She still
Well,
controls.
then why
Your
are
the
you in
other
it?
hand.
That is a good point.
You're very
Choppy.
Choppy.
yeah,
Oh,
choppy.
wait, I should.
Lucas,
Yes.
roll for roll athletics.
Oh God.
Ha.
Yeah.
Wait, is this
Athletics.
or
Yeah.
does it work?
You hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh god.
Oh God! So the 88 it had from the drone, it like immediately summons the storm, and from nowhere these blood daggers just bombarded into the wall, almost eliminating large chunks of it, but it still screeches in pain. Yeah, so Marky, Connie, it is your choice if you summon Marky or not.
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
Connie's
your
gonna
choice.
Connie's gonna be nice.
And with the
Don't
third
give him a
action-
vessel. Marky is the vessel for him.
So yeah,
That's right. He can take over familiars.
actually, I didn't even think about it. Thank you for pointing to my
Now,
attention to it.
now after this fight, Marky has four personalities instead of 3.
One of them being a plant monster. So
Yep.
this is the hand, because Marky still
Yeah, but-
doesn't have hand tokens.
Marky, if you get the fourth personality, don't call me fuck. It's daddy.
Oh no.
Gotta collect them all.
Okay, so with his second action that's gone, he has wasted a charge, and for this, he's gonna try to recharge that, but this is a full action for him to recharge. But he's recharging his leaves on. Yeah, well, basically, you can calculate 19 HP. And that's the end of its turn right now. Helody, your turn.
So when you said something about 19 HP, did you just say that it healed 19 or?
No,
What's
it
left?
has 19 left.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, okay. So in that case, I guess since it's pretty low anyway, I'll just attack it, which is not something I do very often. But let me see. Here we go.
With your two-handed dagger, that's hammer, that's very hard
Yeah.
to hold in two hands right now.
Slightly less hard to hold in one. Well, so because I'm large, due to the effects of my
Oh, right,
recent
that's right.
thing that I got, which is called Take Priest Dominus. As part of the action I use to make an attack roll, I can withdraw the tools, which I don't need to do, but I can also switch their form. So I turn it into the two-handed weapon. When I make an attack roll with melee weapon, I ignore the normal critical success rules and instead crit if even one of them rolls the max value, and also while my size critically is increased, I can use two-handed melee weapons in one hand. So I attack
That's
with
a
my
lot of text, yeah.
tools of the trade. Unfortunately, that is not a crit, but I could use my advantage on it. It's probably not really worth it, to be honest, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I've got a
you
second action. I've got a second action, so I'll just
You
chuck him
swing,
with
but
this.
that doesn't pierce its shell exactly.
And
Just kill me.
I could.
If you heal me and I'm damaged again, I'm dealing again explosive damage to everyone.
Okay, fine.
Also, sorry, I forgot. 1 second.
Oh.
Bob's body is even more corroded with green stuff. As for everyone else, I need knowledge checks. Saves, to be exact. Except Marky. So Connie, Elodie, and CTA.
And can I see anything magical about this green stuff that's now covering us?
Yes, so both CTA and Elodie. So Connie's just pulling through. Yeah, Connie doesn't care.
Connie. Oh, I love it that you've kept the eyes.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, sorry. So yeah, Elodie, CTA, both of you are noticing. It's less weird on Elodie, where parts of her stone are turning to, like
Bossy
plant
stone.
mass. Yeah, no, it's like not moss anymore. It's plant mass, but a CTA's metal is turning into plant mass. So both of you are infected.
We discovered new corals.
Which also implies that at your start of your turn, Elodie, you will be slowly increased, so you take 11 more damage at the start of your turn. I don't have a damage type. This is just fixed damage.
In that case, you need to. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I take 5.
This would be necrotic.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
I still take 5. So I have to add 5 back. However, that does still take me below 60. So Lucas, once again, I would like you to reduce my token size.
Which would actually require you to move closer then, right?
Yeah,
for the first
but
attack.
that's the middle point of where my token was. But actually though, let me see. I would have moved to. Wait a minute. To here. Oh no, I can't do that. Damn it.
I mean, you can overlap a little bit. That's fine. Don't worry too much.
Yeah, so I would have moved there with my bonus action.
Yep.
And then I would have smacked him, and then
as your first action, and then your second action.
Yeah, second action. I suppose I will give in to the ghost of Bob, who is telling me to wake him up. So once again, I will spend. Oh, actually, I just realised I forgot to deduct the mana before. So I will once again spend 2 mana in order to be able to heal Bob. Let me just grab that stone. That's the one I'm looking for. Here we go. There we are. And this lets me treat him as inorganic. And as a result, Bob, you're back on 13.
Yeah.
As
Bob.
I just after ineffectually it looks kind of comical, but like I guess we're both the same size now, so I'm not really leaning down, but I'm just like swinging this gold wrench, which doesn't look so undersized now, and I just like bonk him on the head with it, and then after being completely useless, turn around and make a sort of arcane gesture with my fingers towards Bob, and the purple mana light stuff glows around him. Actually, wait, no. I still need to use tools. So I bonk him, see that it's useless, then the tools magically rearrange, and then I bonk Bob with the magical tools, I guess, and Bob gets back up.
Yeah, Bob, you're back up with 13 HP. And assuming this is the end of your turn, Elodie?
It is, yes.
The creature will take legendary action. And since it's used its last action to recharge, it's going to use the same spinny ability again.
Oh boy.
So DC 17, everybody athletics. That includes both Connie and Marky.
Oh, I forgot. I would probably have shot the hand at the creature. Can I do that still, or like
That's fine, but it wouldn't really change anything because unless Marky gets a nat 20, he most likely dies
Yeah.
from 4d12 damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so because once again the leaves are spinning.
The same one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I got a 13, not a 21. I was rolling with disadvantage. Because I am thick.
Okay. So, and Bob Athletics 6. So, okay, so nobody except. Wait, Bob, you already rolled Athletics 6, right?
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
not-
accuracy.
Oh, yeah.
He's already
in
How much
preparation.
damage we're doing?
Okay, okay.
30. Yep. And that's a crit, so
don't
I think it's
everyone-
pretty safe to say that they kill each other.
Everyone except Connie and Marky take full damage. So 28 except Marky and Connie, who take 14.
Oh no.
So Bob is down, but for the 13 HP. Okay, I'm gonna roll in the defense in the open because this might be it. So it got a 6, so the 25
Ha!
critical definitely hits for double damage. Give me the blood daggers.
No.
Nice.
Oh god.
17
Wait.
then.
You had 13 HP. How is it 8 DC? Oh, 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's 2d6 per. Yeah, 35. How you want to do this? As you're falling unconscious, being pelted by these exploding leaves.
Okay, so a lot of cuts from the leaves and explosions around Bob. Bob is feeling his life slips away, and his last thought is, "I'm taking you with me, fucking bastard!" and shoots all the blood daggers. I aim to crucify the creature, and last dagger aim for the and explode it.
Yeah, so basically against the force, well, into a crucified Jesus position as its head tilts towards you as it tries to recharge its mouth laser. The last blood dagger goes in as its head explodes,
Nice.
ending the combat.
And Lucas,
Yep.
I think you know at this point what I'm about to ask you to do. Once again, my token needs shrunk.
And does CTA have time to swoop over and give it a death resistance potion?
Bob went for the kill.
Yeah.
We just said
And
they
he
had
hit.
exploded.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like, is there no
Crit.
way to save my drone? It was just insta kill.
It's not your drone anymore.
It is my drone. It's my baby.
Your drone is gone.
He was so
No, sorry.
big and beautiful.
Yeah,
His
until
voice
he
was
got
so
overgrown.
deep.
Speaking of saving people, though, I will once again spend 2 mana in order to heal Bob.
Yeah. Question. Marky's dead because he had 4 HP. Will he
I-
be summoned?
Yeah, I would have summoned him. Well, gone evil. Oh,
Yeah.
he has 1 HP.
1 HP.
There you
Oh,
go, Marky.
Yeah, Connie is just like taking the absolute minimum pity on Marky, just like, yeah, 1, sure, whatever, there you go.
The old lady, the lady claps with the same wide smile on her face. I love plot twists, she says.
I want to try to inflict psychic damage by looking at her angrily.
By the way, the parts that we're plantish on you, they like fall off.
Nice.
So you're not infected anymore.
awesome.
She sees UCT looking angrily, and she's like, "Wow, didn't you like the story? I think we are building an amazing story. I love being part of these amazing stories."
No, it was just as
Yes,
shit
well,
as the end of Game of Thrones.
I think this amazing story is probably almost over. Why don't we proceed to the final act?
Oh,
Or
of course,
chapter, if you prefer.
of course. But you know, it's always the most interesting when you don't expect the ending. And you suddenly
Yeah,
hear
curb your enthusiasm, Granny. And I sucked her emotions to kill myself.
Wait, don't yet. There's another enemy just coming.
No. I
you
don't give a fuck.
notice
I want to suck her emotion.
you can't
Okay.
target her emotional state.
Ah. It's
Shit.
almost like she's a powerful witch or something.
You try to, but it's weird because it's both as if she's here and not here at the same time.
Can I
And
get any insight on how that works because of my mana sight and such?
if you wish to,
Cool. Just
She
wisdom
cannot
roll.
be sucked. The unsuckable witch.
ooh, yeah, for 24, you can see that she is part of nature almost, and this is just her almost like avatar.
I knew
And
those
Bob
tits
needs
were
to
fake.
know Bob needs to know the target's exact location, and since
In other words, it's the Todd effect again. It's like when
similar,
Dorian tried
yes.
to target
Oh,
him.
that's right. That's right. It would be similar, yes. But this is more of a case where that was an avatar, kind of, but it was somebody projecting themselves over distance. This is like, it's not just a projection; it's just a single concentration. But the thing that she is everywhere around you.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's not like a single target that you can just pinpoint a location to.
She is the forest.
And she speaks for the trees. So you notice a creature appear over the hill, peeking out. You see it's large. It's larger than the being you just fought. It's about the same size as Elodie was at her full.
It's about the same size as
As
your fucking mama.
as it crawls over and just sits down staring at you. This, the lady says, this is the finest creature, the ultimate beast, Bendala.
Is it supposed to be on the map?
I threw it in the DM's garden. I'm
Oh.
not sure if we need a combat map for this yet.
Okay. Oh, right. I see it now. Yeah, cool.
It's a drop there. No.
Ha.
Connie's just like, I don't get what its name is. Let's just kill it and get it over with.
This is Bob's specialty. Let's go. Shoot it in the head.
Yeah.
It like it tilts its head towards you. It like looks very interested watching what's going on.
I suck its emotion. I have let's see. I should have oh, it's not size medium, right?
No, it's
huge.
Huge.
Colossal.
It's no, it's
But I should
gargantuan
have-
in D&D terms.
Yeah, gargantuan.
Ah.
What were you asking about?
I have more damage to him, but I'm sucking its emotion first. I see this creature for first time, I guess.
Yeah, it goes from a happy look to just a neutral one, where it looks
Perfect.
less interested and a bit more confused.
Okay, let me just regain some health.
Marky's like, well, I mean, the guy on the phone said that he fed it, right? We don't need to kill it. It doesn't seem hostile.
Yeah, where is it
Oh
on
yeah,
the?
that's right. Yeah, we know from the phone guy what to do. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's this creature, where is he on the map? I want to be right next to him. When he gets attacked.
It would be about this size.
Connie is like, shut up, Marky, you're just being fucking weak. Look at where your weakness has gotten us. Nowhere.
Wait, Marky, did you just call Claudie Marky?
No, this is me speaking for Connie to Marky.
No,
I'm
he means
confused.
in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, in character, Elodie asks, because I still in character do not know.
Oh yeah, right. Well, let's just say there's been a change in...
Your mic's cutting out again, but yeah, I got what you were going for.
Yeah, there's been a change in leadership. You know, all democratic and such, the majority of the holders voted for me to get in charge. And Marky, unfortunately, has been relegated to second commissar.
Ah,
Ah, that's a bit problematic for Marky, I suppose. Congrats on your democratic election, I guess.
and
Okay,
I
are we
suppose
killing? So, can we not kill the creature, or we should kill the creature? What did
If it's actually
phone call
strong,
guy?
we will just die.
possibly, yeah. But we do literally have the thing, the Pomakian cocaine stuff, or
Yeah.
anti-cocaine. Like, who took it?
Oh yeah, and it's in bamboo.
Bob. Yeah, it's in a
okay.
bamboo thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's feed it.
Wait, what did this granny say? This is the mightiest beast. Is this our last challenge, or did she say
think
anything? Do we just have to walk past it?
She said that the ending comes unexpected, and then spoke about that this is the mightiest beast.
Okay, we give the cocaine to this creature, the sleeping cocaine, and I will.
Technically, Marky has it, so Marky has to decide.
Technically,
She's
Connie
carrying-
has it.
Yeah, Connie has it.
Connie looks at the creature and says, I don't know, I think we can take it. Why are you guys pussing out?
Because we literally have the thing that we just need to give it and then we win immediately. There's no real need to fight. I mean, are you really that interested in taking cocaine that you would want to take hold onto it yourself rather than just giving it away to this thing?
Well, it's quite a lot.
You're right. That's not very Marxist of me. Okay, I will share with the creature.
And it's rich people cocaine. Bob established already, so I don't know what she thinks about rich people cocaine.
Okay, you are right.
Yeah. Seeing the bamboo, the pandala extends.
Oh my god, Pandala, bamboo, no!
It extends its hand. It doesn't have any emotions. It's not happy, but it is interested to eat. So, are you handing it over to it?
Yes, Connie, being a communist, you know, seeing a panda, she's really like ecstatic because we all know all communists like pandas.
Nice.
Her point of view has completely changed once she realized it's actually just a massive panda. She walks up to it and just like lowers its head while like putting above, like raising above in one hand the bamboo. He's like, oh yes, glorious beast of communism. Take the bamboo.
Yeah, it eats it up. And you see it like almost immediately kick in where it shakes its head a couple of times, like trying to shake on something off, like sleepiness or drowsiness, and then just collapses to the side as the old witch claps her hands in happiness.
Uh-oh.
Wonderful. And thus, the glorious beast defeated. The heroes have succeeded in their journey, and thus will be granted what they want. And I, for one, want everyone's else wishes to only affect a single person.
Bro, you're not part of the team. You don't get a wish.
What do you mean? I've visited with you on the journey.
That's irrelevant. You attacked us, therefore you're not part of our team.
No, I was.
No,
I mean,
you
she
weren't.
decides the wishes anyway, so it's not like it matters.
That's a good point, yeah. Yeah.
Marky just says that like depressedly.
So, just to clarify, when she says everyone else's wishes to affect a single person, does that mean we still all get wishes, but we just have to choose another person to give them to, or what?
Not necessarily another, just a single.
So
All of us
we
have
can
to
choose
select
ourselves.
on a single person.
All right, so one person gets all of the wishes,
No.
or has
Each
Each
one
one
has
of you
only-
can only. So you can't ask heal up everyone, for example. It has to be heal up this person or heal up me.
oh
Just
right,
as an
okay,
example. So it can't
So-
be an everyone encompassing wish. It has to be a specific
right,
a wish for something on a specific person. If it's
okay.
if
And-
you even choose a wish.
But
And-
can we wish to have more wishes?
For one
She looks
person
at
to have
you.
more wishes.
Heh.
No, that's
And-
beyond my power.
Can we wish for love?
That is within my power, and you can see her smile grow a bit wider.
So she is not a genie.
Can we wish for you to bring us the head of a demigod? And we pinpoint the demigod. We tell you which one we want. Or a god. I don't know what happened.
She looks
And,
at you and thinks for a second. You can wish for that, but whether I can grant it is another question entirely.
And I'm going to waste my wish if that happen. If you cannot grant it, or I can wish for
Absolutely.
something else. Oh, perfect.
And if you cannot grant it, what happens? Do you try and grant it and then give up when you realize it's impossible, or do you just wave your hand and say, nope, it's not going to happen, hard luck?
Yeah, do you just roll
Depends on the
deception
wish.
or?
Depends on the wish.
I don't like this bitch.
I mean, we could
What did you
technically
say?
wish.
That was out of character.
Odd.
You as a narrator should understand.
I mean, it's not the narrator. The witch can just hear the person controlling the character.
The witch can break the fourth
It-
wall.
Yeah. If you have,
Yeah.
you have plants in your room, she can hear you.
All right. Well, I mean, technically, we could wish for the power to bring the virtue back.
Why don't Connie or Marky can wish first and wish to bring us the head of Savit?
Well, Connie is like, wait, I control the body now, so I get the wish. Or do we both get a wish?
Both. If the witch
Oh,
travel
does
to
that mean
different
Butcher gets a
planes-
wish?
She
Each
Yeah.
personality gets a wish.
she points to Marky. I saw him being born just a few seconds ago.
Hey, no, it's still me, witch. Come on.
And who are you again?
Marky, you know, the guy who solved the chest puzzle with magnet?
I swear you did not speak to me this entire journey.
I did. Did I? Did I not? You saw me fix the puzzle.
And so, wait, fix? You mean you cheated?
No, like solve.
I have had people tell me to speak to the hand, but I never imagined this literally.
I am the hand. Don't listen to the body.
Both the body and the hand should have a wish.
No, Connie's like, no, don't speak to the hand.
Is that your wish?
No, wait. Marky just begins sulking again.
My dears. How did we end the book? What wishes do we get granted?
Without
I felt
expending a wish, can I ask you to give us some examples of wishes that you have been able to cast in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. So, for example, the previous situation was very funny. They started, I think there were 8 or 9 of them. Only 2 survived until they realized, the bamboo is actually for the pandala. Very difficult folk. But yeah, there was 2 of them. So one of them wished to never die, and the other wished for the first one to actually escape and go back to the real world.
Wait, what happened to the guy who did not get that wished for him?
Well, Pandala has to eat something.
Does Pandala only eat organic matter, or does he or she also consume metals?
Mostly organic matter.
Bob, we should maybe wish for you to escape.
Nah, I wonder if we spend enough time, we don't have to make the wishes right away. The Pandala sleeps, we can heal up for a bit.
Is ended, we can return back to the cabinets, no worries.
I mean, that would be quite nice. Do we have to expend the wish to do that?
No, if you just go further the path behind Pandala, it's like a couple of 100 meters, and we're gonna be back at the cabin.
Okay, and so which year it would be? Are we still in the future or are we in the past? Pointing at my tattoo.
No, dear. You are a future you.
No.
Honestly, most people just... It's very funny when somebody passes through it and they just crumple to dust in an immediate skeleton because they died like 10 years ago. But nothing around you changed. Like you experienced what they call is drifting through time, but time didn't drift around. It only drifted through you. So you know how some heroes have to sacrifice lives, years training? This was just a speed run of that.
Okay.
And is this area that we are in currently also temporally distorted? If we do eventually wish for Bob to leave, would time have passed in the outside world as well, or not?
It would for how much you're here. It is isolated, but it still has the same flow, since I have presence in both planes.
I see.
You know what? It would be funny if we ask for Savit to come here.
I don't think that would be a wish that she could grant, though.
Why not?
Can
Yeah,
you
unfortunately.
manipulate? Can you manipulate beings like Savid?
She glances at you, like thinking for a second how to answer. I can manipulate beings like Savid to an extent.
Okay, well that could be handy still.
Guys,
I mean, it would be quite useful to have the war chief back. Connie's like, yeah, I can convince him of the glories of Marxism.
guys, you're making this way too complicated. Granny Big Tits, I wish to have the strength and permanently the strength of Pandala. Give me its power.
You're gonna become a Pandala, no!
No, you have the chlamydia.
No, you'll just not get your wish granted.
I just want my strength increased. Is that too much to ask for?
What is your strength score?
I have a +0 modifier.
Okay. Your strength grows to 6.
Oh, that's not that much of higher.
That's +2?
Yeah, it's a +2.
Hey, that's something.
It is like you
Wish
can wish for
granted.
That was
Okay,
supposed to be the most powerful beast? Are you fucking with me?
How many beasts did you see?
It's the only one.
Okay, guys, I take my words back.
You realize most of the visitors are commoners who don't really even survive the existential crisis.
Hmm.
Wait, so the actual biggest filter is the existential crisis.
Well, not
Or
all
the
of
door.
them.
Because the door ages you.
Yeah, so some of them age out, some of they, well, at least one of them mostly dies to the poison. One of them even had to sacrifice their baby bear to get the key. That was fun. So some of them just give up at the chest, but eventually they figure it out. Boulder is some just die from old age at the boulder, not being able to figure out anything. And then yeah, at worst case scenario, if they decide to skip the chest, God forbid, and get here, we just feed Pandala.
Hmm.
And do you know anything about the unborn souls, undead souls?
She looks at you, and you can see her smile kind of still stands there, but goes into looking a bit more like a smirk.
It's not a wish. I'm asking you as a friend.
That's a lot of assumptions, dear. But I do know a lot about a lot of life forms, and undead souls are just one of the life forms I have encountered. And see, what do you want to know?
Well, I don't wish to know it, but if you want to share some information on how to
Look, I'm not trying to trick you. A wish is a wish. Like, what do you think I am? Some kind of a monkey's paw or situation or anything?
Yeah.
Honestly, fair. But that is fine. So you wish for me to not ignore anything you say and not treat it as a wish.
That's definitely not
no,
what he
I
said.
do not. I do not wish for something like that. I would very much like it. Would prefer if we can communicate freely regarding the undead souls without this being treated as a wish or wishful situation. And I do not wish for that. It is up to your discretion to decide. If we are going to discuss it like civilized people, and you are my friend, or we can
Well, you did tell me those amazing stories back at the chest, so you know what, I'll allow it this time. You have freedom to ask questions without me interpreting them as a wish.
Okay, how can we? How can I unlock my potential of undead soul?
She takes a second thinking of it. Well, it's quite a difficult question of potential. Um, there aren't there weren't a lot of cases where I could say, oh, undead souls are definitely able to do this or that. A lot of them were unique in their circumstance. I mean, it's just about you being alive and dead at the same time, right? So, questionable on how exactly you could unlock your potential, but there are certain places you could abuse it.
Places like this one?
No, not exactly. Although I think the train conductor would love to have you on board.
The train conductor? Who is he?
Oh. Ah, um, there is this, it's technically, it's not a train, so say it doesn't run between, it doesn't have tracks as you know them. It's more of a metaphysical train where no alive beings are allowed, but you're not alive.
Yeah, technically you're correct. And another question: how could we kill Savit with our current strengths? Without let's just say hypothetically, we don't wish for anything that will help us kill Savit. With our
Understand.
current strength, how could we kill him?
She kind of takes a look around. I mean, if he is at full strength, it would be quite difficult unless you have very strong minds and are quite hard to fall to his commands. And then she looks at Connie. Yeah, very strong minds needed for that.
Hey, why are you looking at me? I have the strongest of minds.
I know. Savid's powers are physically in the world. He's strong, but he's not at the level of a few demigods.
Yeah, if he kills me, he is going to be.
Oh, if he kills you, he's going to just be a god. I think a demigod is probably a close term, but it's not. He's not a half god. He's half a god, which is
half of a god,
which is a bit different. His most strength relies on him being able to command stuff to happen. So commanding one of his most popular things he does is he commands his physical body to be stronger. He can also command nature, other gods and people to do stuff.
And meteors.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Probably.
And,
I don't know if he has done that.
Out of character, do we know if he needs to speak the command? Or...
I don't think he spoke the command when he summoned the meteor.
He didn't speak a command when he summoned the meteor, but when he was weakened and, well, not necessarily weakened maybe, but when he was, what's the word when a ghost takes over?
When he possessed us.
Yes, yeah. When he possesses you, you know he needs to speak out the commands.
Mm.
Whether or not he needs to do it in person is more difficult to say. But when you faced him on the spaceship, there was no air. You were in a vacuum, but he still spoke out commands. He needed to. It seemed he did speak them out for. Like I think he ordered Elodie or Marky to do something. You were in a vacuum, but he did speak them out. So there might be not necessarily a sound effect, but like a will carrying effect through space.
Well, there might be like a verbal component, but it doesn't need to be heard, right?
Yeah. Basically. Like if it's just because you like muffle him, unless you like the jaw and everything is restrained. If it's just like sound muffling, it most likely wouldn't be enough because the vacuum would do that.
Unless if it's a spell like we can ask her to give us the power of quiet space, and there is no way for something to make a sound or to speak or something like that in our location.
So
We're not
is
doing
this-
that yet.
I'm just going to ask. No, that's fine. But are you having this discussion in character?
No, I asked out of character. I wanted to know out of character. I was asking, wondering what exactly, if somebody remembered what of it was doing. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. If he can do it in a vacuum, then probably it is just the act of moving his jaw that is the focus of the spell. Probably. So he would need to like specifically bind it from.
That's kind of funny. It's a somatic component, but the somatic is making words with your mouth.
I have no idea how or what we should wish, guys.
Well, I know what I want to wish.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like a way to convince Marky and other people of the glories of Marxism. I need to be capable of making them see the glory that we can achieve.
She takes a second. Let me roll real quick. She looks at you. There is no glory in Marxism.
What do you mean? Which?
She shrugs and says, "Sorry, I can't elaborate. I tried to. You asked for your wish, but that's impossible."
God damn! I thought she was gonna like summon a copy of the Communist Manifesto, or maybe just a pamphlet. But this is even lamer than that. Like, oh god, she can't even do propaganda. These wishes are garbage.
I mean, she could have at least debunked it to give her a fucking reason.
No. Connie asked to teach about the glory, but the witch doesn't recognize any glory in Marxism.
It definitely should not count if she can't fulfill a wish, because she's just gonna refuse to every wish that isn't stupid.
You just need to ask for a stat boost. That's all she can do.
Her refusal isn't necessarily her not granting a wish. It's about her. A wish is based if she doesn't have the ability to grant it. Like,
okay, Marky's gonna be like,
which is a bit different if she doesn't want to do it, right? It's not refusal. She
right, but
literally
Connie's wish got wasted, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Marky's gonna be like, wait, but my body wasted my wish, but I still can have a wish if she wasted it, right? He's just trying to like convince the witch.
Give me a charisma.
Yeah. This is actually deceptive, I guess, in a way, so it doesn't get the buff.
By the way, oh shit!
Oh god!
By the way,
didn't you come early? Mark,
No,
you came
he
early
didn't.
today.
No.
He didn't.
Did he not? Fuck.
No.
Nah.
Ah.
Okay, what does the witch do?
She just shakes her head. She doesn't want to talk to the hand.
Oh.
I thought she would eat it, the pandala. Okay, it's good.
But we can ask her 3 questions. So we can ask her before asking for a wish. Like, could you provide us with a key that opens the doorway, interdimensional doorway where you can travel freely from one end to another through pocket dimensions, or enter any pocket dimension you know of?
Oh, yeah, that's a difficult question. Because that's like 5 questions hidden in one. Pocket dimensions. If I'm able to know of that pocket dimension, I could probably make a key to it, but it would still probably have some charges on it. It probably can recharge in time, but a possibility of opening it. But I would need to know of the pocket dimension.
Well, can it be a master key based on the user's ability? If you've been to a pocket dimension, you can open a doorway to it and invite friends, for example. Like, I have a pocket dimension that is in the water, and I wish to open, for example, a door, a pathway towards this pocket dimension, so we can send stuff faster into the pocket dimension, plus take my friends there if they are hurt.
No, that's not really a possibility. So, two-pronged question. Even if a master key was possible, I don't think I would be comfortable making a master key to all pocket dimensions. On the second part, I can't make a key that relies on an individual's innate knowledge. That's not how a key works. I need, like, okay, you're a bureaucrat. Imagine each pocket dimension has a specific license plate, and I can only make a key for that specific license plate.
Okay.
Or registration number. Yeah, registration number.
If I was to wish for a copy of a spellbook containing all of the magic you know, would you be able to grant that wish?
No, because my magic isn't spells.
I see. Thank you for answering my question, which was not a wish.
I wish it was. But I already
She
used
wasted
my
her wish.
Well, that's...
She wasted her wish.
Well, okay.
I already used my wish.
Oh, yeah, so you...
Thank goodness I don't have to waste my wish, because effectively that would have meant that she would waste her wish to waste my wish, and we've already had 2 people waste their wish. So
Yeah, effectively 3 because Mark, you got a -1.
yeah. Although to be fair, at least CT you got a +2 to a start. That's something. It's not huge.
Wasted. Yeah.
It's not as bad as Connie not getting a wish at all because communism sucks.
Well,
I mean, she could have at least given Connie a list of all the downsides of capitalism. That would have been something, but no.
Yeah, downsides. You can buy bread if you work in factory. You don't have to spend your life in a gulag. Okay, so let's see what we can wish. And can you make something, someone like the strongest water vampire in the whole planet? Oh no, not the whole planet, the whole world.
That's
The
the
galaxy.
There's no real.
I am.
Somebody
I
a
am the
strongest
strongest.
vampire, water vampire in the whole galaxy. Yes.
You also get +2 strength. Like
No.
Yeah.
She can do it. I did not wish for it. I
Yeah.
asked her if she
I
can.
know. I was just
She
saying, like,
thought
if
about
you
it,
wish
but
for
she answers yes.
it. Because all the other
Probably
vampires are
I
like
am.
strength 5.
I am already the strongest water vampire in the galaxy, so she can.
It turns out that actually, if you wish for a start nerf, she can do anything in the whole galaxy. But if you ask for a start plus, you get a +2. So when you ask to be the strongest, she just nerfs all the others to have negative strength.
Well, she can only affect one person. You could ask for the fisherman items to get the whole set.
Oh yeah, speaking
Okay.
of the fisherman items, Bob, I currently have the sail in my inventory, but it should really be in yours because I can't store magical stuff.
For items, it was a separate category because
It was, yeah.
Because
it was also
she,
a separate category for questions, though, and you ignored that. So
no, it was a bit different because with the questions, you can ask a question. She has to like magically has to find an answer for, because right now you're speaking to like a personification of this nature being, right? This nature head. But with the question, like even if she doesn't know, she will pull her magic to find out.
Okay, fair enough.
Which would be funny to use that to teach her about the glory of Marxism.
Yeah.
But she did not find it. God damn it.
No, you used a wish. You didn't ask her the question.
That's
if
such
you
a
had,
nitpicky rule, though. Come on, Lucas.
you can also ask for a very specific item. Request a specific item, not ask necessarily.
Yeah.
And then or get a wish granted. If that's within her power.
Oh wait, can I use my charisma to try and convince her to give Connie or Marky a wish? One of them, she can choose who. I don't care.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't really know what I would say in character, but basically, I just.
There is a
whine at
way
her.
for you to say that there's also butcher in there. Or well, no, she didn't give Marky a wish, but that just means that you would ask her not to ignore Marky because.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I just talked to her about like, look, Marky is a person too. I know he might be tiny and he might be basically a hand, but look, come on, he's one of us. He's been with us for years. We all love him. That sort of stuff.
Short people are people too.
Yeah. Come on, charisma. Can I use my reroll for advantage for coming early?
Did you not use it today? If you didn't use
I don't think I did.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. Critical success. Woohoo!
She looks like gives Marky a side eye. Fine. I
Marky
guess it
goes
would be
like this.
unsatisfying end if he didn't get one.
Exactly.
The fans would go crazy on me.
How right you are. Everyone wants to see Marky's wish. It's very interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be so great.
You're laggy, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're
So
I think better.
I don't know. I think if I speak like a little bit.
And you're good.
Okay, so it just like oscillates.
Now it seems fine. It seems like you're a bit further, but it seems fine.
Maybe I'm just not close enough to the mic. It will. Is this okay?
It is okay.
Well, we still don't know what the wishes we should have. And do we have any more questions left, or do we not? Or did she say she's gonna answer as many questions as we want?
She's answering the questions while she likes the questions, basically. If she doesn't like a question, you can use the question wish, basically. to get it answered.
Hey, Granny, our trap's gay.
She looks at you. It doesn't matter.
Fair.
That's insightful. Thank you.
Mother Nature does not care.
Hey, Lucas, is it possible for Bob to go into her dimension, the one that you spent 50 years for 5 minutes outside or 5 seconds outside?
I mean, Elodie accidentally went there when
Yeah,
pulling-
no, I actually did.
Let me finish the question, because my idea is if Bob wishes to go into that pocket dimension where 10 minutes in this world, this particular world, equals 10,000 years in that particular dimension, would you allow Bob to develop new skill?
Well, before you wish for that, I was already thinking of something similar. What I was going to suggest was wishing to be able to return to the real world twice at times of my choosing. Because if I return once, I know I can get back in, and then I would need to get a way out again, so I would just use my second return for that. But I haven't asked if that's possible yet, so I don't actually know if that would work.
Yeah, but because Bob, you know that when Elodie asked the hag about that dimension, she said she has no idea. Whether she was playing or not is unclear, but the information she has yet presented as of now is that she has no idea where Elodie went.
Yeah, but I know I can get back there.
Okay, and would you allow me to gain a new ability if I formulated a question to her and she says she can do it?
Mechanically, I don't see a reason why not to. Like, probably yes. Yeah, it makes sense. You're using a wish for that, so that's fair.
Okay, so since we've now in character, since we traveled 70 years in a matter of a single second, some of us traveled hundreds of years in a single second. Can you manipulate the time and let's just say in 1 second 10,000 year passes for me, and I learn everything. I remember those 10,000 years.
She takes a second as she thinks it over. I could try setting something like that up, although I'm more used to trapping people, thinking they will take a little time, but actually a lot of time passes in the real world. It's like a time freeze. I could probably do something of the vice versa extent, but you sure you want to go through with this?
Yeah, it would be painful, right? I will remember
You
everything.
wouldn't be you.
It would be someone else, you say?
It would be a person you would evolve mentally alone into through the 10,000 years.
In other words, you might go crazy.
Crazy is probably not even the correct term. You wouldn't remember any of these people. You wouldn't remember why you were there. 10,000 years is a lot of memory, trust me. It is hard to keep track.
What if I used my wish to give Bob a perfect memory? Eidetic memory, he couldn't forget anything.
Well, that would
Imagine
just drive
having
him
10,000 years of memory in your head. Every
Then
single
he would
day.
remember us.
Every
That
time
is
he
true.
takes a shit, he remembers every single shit he did.
mad. And those 10,000 years shitting on the the timeline.
You know, I can control if I want to shit. Like the first 1,000 years, I would be able to shit, and it would be fun to manipulate the shit because it is water, it's diarrhea. Shit.
Oh god.
And I would be able to manipulate it to fly around and torment Savit mentally for 10,000
The
years.
only guy who likes diarrhea.
Oh no.
Oh, every time he has diarrhea, he's like, oh yes, more projectile weaponry.
Disgusting.
Plus, I can change the diarrhea. I can make solid diarrhea.
Oh yeah, because you can freeze things. A
Yeah,
spear made of
instead of
diarrhea.
no, blood daggers, but instead of blood, it's diarrhea.
Oh god. Someone kills blood and not blood, kills Bob, and as he's dying he just shits himself.
That's kids how we found out that glass ass was a reversed video.
Okay, so technically that would be 2 wishes if we want to go that way. How many abilities I would be able to if I go through 10,000 years? Other thing, it would be I have photos of everyone in my wallet, right?
Your wallet would, your clothes, your wallet, they would like rot away in 10,000 years.
That's a good point.
Well, I can give my wallet to CTA.
True.
For me, 10,000 years would have passed, but
Comes back 10,000 years later, CT's, here's your wallet, dude.
No.
I definitely
CJ is like,
didn't gamble everything away, but here's your one.
No.
oh
CJ
no,
is
I'm
like,
not going to
what
give you the
wallet?
gold. I will give you only the photos.
But like 1 minute would pass or something while it's 10,000 years for you, and then by the time you come back, it's like, sorry man, I managed to gamble away all your money in a minute.
Yeah, somebody wanted to bet me your pictures of your child as well, so you can find them probably, but they're sticky for some reason.
Oh god.
Oh,
He gave them back sticky. No.
okay, but technically, I would be able to remember if I see the photos, right, Lucas?
With a perfect memory, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Without a perfect memory, I mean, it's 10,000 years.
And for 1,000 years, are you going to allow me to keep to have a new ability?
Does he even need that many years?
Yeah, even 1,000 years is quite a lot.
I mean, I think with 1,000 years he could probably learn more than one ability.
Okay, no, wait, sorry. 1 second. Bob, you kind of realize you're an emotional water vampire. Elodie was put in a forest alone. How would you train?
Saliva.
Tears.
Saliva and the ever full bottle. Let's go.
The forever full bottle disappears in 2 hours, so eventually you will run
Does
out
it?
of the saliva. I think it only lasts for an hour or 2.
Right, but can't he just spit in it again?
Oh yeah, I guess.
And
And
also,
I
each
will-
day we produce like 2 cups of saliva, right? So
Yeah.
Not Bob. He doesn't have. He just has the limited amount he
Hey,
has.
when time passed, right, and he went through all those years, he grew a beard, even though he's a vampire. So he can produce hair, he can produce saliva.
Yep.
That's fair.
So if but we'll waste 2 wishes.
Yeah.
How many abilities am I going to get for those 2 wishes? That's the real question for Lucas, not for the old lady.
Okay, I'm gonna just pull it back, right? It doesn't it outbalances everything if we do that. But what
Yes.
can I propose is just there is a class you have technically unlocked, which is demigods. Since nobody has, well, a race, not class.
Yeah.
So I would allow you to recreate a level 3 character as a demigod. You don't know anything about it, and it makes sense because Bob going into that wouldn't know anything about it. So, although in Fluff you would still be a vampire, like you would mechanically play as a demigod, which
That
might change a
would
lot
be
of things.
epic.
Wait, how much percentage of God does he gain? Is he technically not a demigod already?
Nah, he's
like
just a
his-
vampire
oh, God.
because he hasn't unlocked the undead soul yet.
Oh.
This would be if fluff wise, this would be like him unlocking that basically.
Yeah, and basically probably forgetting about most of his vampiric abilities and just focusing on his god side. Maybe his god side even just taking over his body. Like his body fully transforming from vampiric to
God.
a demigod.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's two
Yeah.
wishes. That's
Yes.
two
Yeah,
wishes.
but that's
He wishes to
like
effectively replace
big
the
deal.
character race. Like
Yeah.
mechanically, it's very different, but it's not necessarily like stronger. It's still level 3, right?
That's
Well,
why
I mean,
find out
realistically-
demigods are Granburians.
yeah. I mean, if we do, then Elodie will devote her life to taking this trial again, so I can also become one. I will play a Granburian someday, Lucas. It will happen.
No, that's fine. And then I'm not disagreeing.
You wish to become a Granburian.
Honestly,
wait.
that is a possible wish. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
That, unfortunately, realistically, Elodie wouldn't wish for that. It's just Reese out of character who's dumb enough to want to play a Granburian.
Okay, I can ask the old lady if she can unlock the undead soul, the undead soul, if it is possible for her to do it, since it is not unlocked as Lucas said.
Yep. She takes a second thinking of it. I could, but I am not willing to do it.
Oh.
That
So-
is,
If I wish for it, she is not going to do it.
yeah. You're not wasting your wish. She's just because it's not like she can't. She's refusing. As she finishes her thought, if I do that, there are other forces at play that I'm not sure how they would react to that.
Well, that is our companion. Wherever we go, he follows.
Yeah, he likes
see.
us. Death actually likes
Yeah.
us quite a bit.
I
Yeah,
did
We have a
not
deal.
mean Deaf. Deaf is stuck like me in this time and space, but beyond the godhood that you have leading dormant, there is the council. And I am not sure. I am very afraid that me meddling in other godlyhoods might be crossing a line they wouldn't like.
yeah, but if you do that, I will owe you a favor, and you would be able to join us. You will not be stuck in this limbo anymore. You will have to. Yeah.
Don't worry, darling. That's honestly very cute. You're worried about me. I am not stuck. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I am not the one who's stuck.
Step
Let
bro.
me rephrase. Let me just correct you. You are the one who's stuck here with us, and trust me, even that may die. Okay, so
You're
instead
cute
of
when you
playing-
think you're actually intimidating.
Okay, so Reese, what are we doing? Am I becoming a demigod and fucking the chance of this character, or
I mean, I think that. Okay, so like Lucas has said a couple of times, pulling back the curtain a bit. I have a quest, one of these mission things, that once Bob gets crowned as the king of Boboland, he has to recognize me as a trusted aide, and if he does that, then that gets me a what do you call it, character development thing. So I would say that if I use my wish for you, Bob would probably trust me, right? Would you say that's a fair thing to say?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Most
so it's worth
certainly.
it then, because the alternative is just me trying to get more time in the other pocket dimension where I can study. So effectively,
Oh.
this is going to accomplish much the same thing. It just means I have to wait longer for it to happen, and it is obviously reliant on us conquering Boboland. So there's that too. But yeah, if you want to
okay.
go the demigod route, I'm 100% up for it.
Okay, so it is decided. Lucas, I'm
And for the
spending
record,
10,000 years.
yeah, for the record, he does still get perfect memory after this. This is not just a one-time perfect memory. And Lucas, that means anytime we ask, or specifically Bob asks, for a piece of information that you have mentioned at any point previously in the campaign, you have to tell us.
Oh, not only that, information that Bob would have learned within these 10,000 years.
Yeah.
For example, if Bob asks how many suns are over the magnetic north of this planet, something that he would know.
I mean, you would be stuck in a pocket dimension. It's not like you're.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
But still,
Okay.
you could potentially learn some stuff in the pocket dimension that's useful.
He's gonna know all there is to know about pocket dimension. But yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
tiny and nothing.
Yeah, I should be able to learn more about dimensions and how to travel
You're not
through
a
them.
mage. No, you're not a mage.
But wait, once he oh no, he only becomes a demigod at the very end, right? Okay.
Not necessarily, but like demigods, like
Demigods live on the divine plane and traverse to the mortal plane, so presumably they
No,
know
that's not
something
demigods.
about.
That's just actual gods.
Ah, okay, yeah, so it is.
Yeah, demigods are like Azrael,
Right, yeah.
who are
Azael,
just
yeah.
born of God, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but now I cannot be
Or
reabsorbed, right? Because I'm
Well-
unlocking the dead soul or undead soul. Right?
Maybe.
Technically.
No.
Oh,
that's not. No, that wasn't a condition. It's not stopping.
We just need to defeat Savid, and being a demigod makes you more powerful, so it will help.
more powerful. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, but in fluff, yes, more powerful.
Well, I will have to design my new abilities. So, Lucas, I know what to do now.
Yeah, that's true. Every ability he gets is designed to just fuck over Savid.
I see it
Not only
already.
Savid.
10 abilities, and they're all just like, if Savid breathes, he takes damage. If Savid moves, he takes damage. If Savid looks my way, he takes damage.
Or it's holy
If
water
Savid
manipulation.
thinks about me.
Yeah.
No, I have ideas for abilities that would fuck Savid over. Especially as a demigod, because I'm limited now as a
Nice.
vampire.
True. You've got the water limitation and the blood stuff, and so yeah, you've got a few different kind of themes you need to sort of stick to a bit, I suppose, with a vampire.
Add a passive. If the enemy is any part human, he
Oh,
takes 5
shit.
times the damage.
Bob, before you go and become a demigod, or rather, before you enter the pocket dimension, empty out your water storage. Because if you change classes, you'll lose it.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
water.
There is
saliva.
I spit.
Saliva.
Yeah.
I am carrying my saliva.
Okay. Let's
I entered the
let's
pocket
end the
dimension.
session. Okay, let's end the session here, and let's see where we go, because as she said as well, she will need time to like prepare the pocket dimension for you, and yeah, this will give everyone time to think over.
No, I'm thought over. We can. This is the perfect time because we're near the end of the session time anyway.
It's I don't think we'll be able to make it all the abilities to level 3 through the week anyway.
Aww.
Yeah,
Really?
be-
I will design them as fast as I can and send them as soon as possible.
that doesn't mean I have the time. Yeah,
Do you
I still
think you're
need.
more likely to have more time the next week then, or is it just like because how is waiting a week gonna help?
Yeah, I'm changing jobs between on the first week of March, so that's gonna be a difficult week anyway. But it's just
Yeah.
it's still an additional week. It's not. It's also I haven't looked at balancing of tier 3 too much, so this
Good.
kind of forces me to do it.
It
So
doesn't need
before I send.
balancing. Let Bob be
That
overpowered.
no, that literally means that he might be underpowered
Yeah.
because they were balanced.
Just buff it just in case. But yeah, okay.
We'll see.
And hey,
We'll see, because
while you're
I
at
need
it,
to make sure that demigods are balanced against Grandburians. I don't want Grandburians to be
yeah.
too OP. So,
But yeah, no. While you're at it, you might as well just come up with all the full details for the Granburian race, which we've obviously
oh
unlocked.
no,
But for some reason, it didn't show up in the document as an option.
because you hadn't unlocked it yet. You
We
first unlocked the
did.
tier 2. You unlocked the tier 2. Now you have tier 3 unlocked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Grandburians are the ultimate humans, as we had discussed.
Of course.
The next evolution line from vampires. No, the funny thing is, from Grandburians, I mostly have everything because
Nice.
they were hilariously simple to design for the first 2 levels. Then after that, it gets more ideas than actual sets. But yeah, I'll see.
Cool.
I mean, that's basically what it is. It's I have the ideas list, so like multiple abilities, but which one of them should actually be there or not? I still need a couple of days to set. So I'll send an example to Bob. So what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna send you all 3 levels at once. You're gonna design your first level, then your second level, then your third level.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like imitating the 1,000 years you would spend, 10,000 years you would spend leveling up.
The first 3 minutes in the pocket dimension.
Yeah,
And-
he literally like in 3 minutes of being in there, he finds out how to become a demigod, and then he just sits the rest of the time being like, "Oh, that's kind of boring, isn't it?"
Turns out he didn't need a fucking pocket dimension.
I mean, that would explain how the universe got made in 7 days. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for you, Ilya, also like think over, because while I agree using a wish to remember everything is fine, so we don't lose Bob doesn't lose the connection to his people. Like 10,000 years still might change a personality, right?
Well, that's good because Bob might find deep into his heart that he actually likes black people.
Let's hope so.
Bob finds God, and the God is himself, but at least he no longer hates black people.
Yeah, he once he becomes a god, he's just like, hey, now that I'm a god, I could totally issue a commandment that says black people are people too. Wow, that's a great thing to do.
Black people belong to me now, so I shouldn't be racist towards them. Oh no.
Yeah, we can. Lucas, you can design some options. Bob to just roll a 1d100 and see what this ends as a random. For example,
I mean, you
I
can
will ask.
take it. Yeah, you can take it from yourself, right? Just how you want this character to progress, because like if he just comes out exactly the same, it's a bit weird from character progression standpoint. So I'm interested to see
Yeah,
what
especially since he's going to become a demigod and potentially lose the ability to command blood, and and he would have an erection and would be forced to breathe air and eat.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
his
Becomes
wife
so
is like
horny as fuck.
his wife would be like, Why are you so different in bed, honey? What happened? You feel a lot more alive.
Feel my pulse, bitch.
No. And yeah, I guess I also ask you about Marky's wish. Because I mean, the most obvious one is that he would just wish to get his body back, but I don't know if that would be possible. It would kind of reverse the arc a little bit.
Also, what does it mean to get his body back?
Yeah,
His
because we
body
kind
is still
of
there, right?
Wait, his original body is gone, right? Wasn't like the whole plot
Yeah.
that he's like a virus actually or
No,
something?
well, I mean, the original. Well, that was the original body. He doesn't have his fleshy body. That's true as well. He would probably
I mean,
wish for
his
that.
fleshy body is still alive somewhere using
Well,
another transphony
Well,
body,
Yeah.
that's
probably.
what he would wish for, I guess.
Oh,
So
that's
just
interesting.
a fleshy meat drops next to you. It's just like, here you go. Here's the body.
No, but like if he had control of his original
But yeah,
body again,
no, that's fine.
then
But
no,
as
but
CTA,
listen, right? His original body's controlling another transfinity, so if he suddenly gains control of it, instantly he's just on another planet somewhere.
yeah, but as CT mentioned, Mark is now just a virus.
Oh, but that
It's
would be
different
funny
from
though.
CTA, who's his still original consciousness separated from his body.
Yeah.
Mark is sure a consciousness, but in a virus-like form.
Oh my god! But if Marky asked to get control of his original body, then I would not be able to play as Marky, but I could still play as Connie. Marky would
That
just
is true.
come
That
in like 10 sessions.
yeah, I mean, no, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, it's a possibility. Like you would be leaving your crew behind at least for a short while, probably. But that is definitely a possibility.
I mean, it's not even that much of a change. He's just like asking for a mind to be swapped in a way. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he would wish to be swapped with the mind in his body. So there would be a Marky. It would just be the Marky as he was before he became a rock transfer.
Oh god. The actual yeah, wow.
That
He would
would
be
be
very
really
confused.
funny. That would be really
Yeah.
funny. Oh god.
So just entirely, yeah, just another character that entirely changes.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the CTA got a +2 to strength.
I mean, it is the most powerful in-game update.
Honestly, yeah, he's
Well,
the strongest out of everyone, right?
technically, yeah, because my strength is technically only 4, although my strength modifier is +3.
Yeah, but you don't have the strength of Panda and Koala mix, right? So
That is technically true, but I still have a higher strength modifier than it, so
doesn't
I
count.
mean, he does also roll the 3d8, so he does have more on average.
yeah.
You have the highest strength while your stats are in check.
True.
While
Perfectly
Marky,
balanced as
while
all things should
Marky,
be.
while Marky is keeping sane.
Just out of curiosity, how much HP does the Pandala have?
90.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would have killed it with a single attack. Okay, can
Yeah.
I try a single attack? I'm
No.
not attacking it. I just want to see if
Alright, okay.
if the rolls would actually kill it.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
And what would
I'm
you
not
have
attacking
done?
anyone.
Out of character roll. That's not
Yeah,
that
out of character. This is in my head. So 14 damage. I take 14 damage. Oh, that's actually nice. I would survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 damage. This would mean the fucking koala would take. Come on, where the? I will have to make a
7.
new.
So it's 14d6 plus 14.
No, it's X plus 2d8. This is the traumatic event.
Oh,
that
right,
just happened.
that one.
So it is.
Also, Lucas, it would have been +28, not +14, wouldn't it? Because it's
No,
2d6.
14 divided by 2, 7.
Oh, right, yeah.
7
Okay.
plus 2d8 which means 9d8 damage for the koala.
That's not enough damage at all, is it?
No.
But that's only the first part.
Yeah, plus 1d6 because this is the first time I'm fighting this creature.
All right, you're
It's
fast.
that very, very important extra d6.
Oh, well, I rolled 1d8.
1d8 instead of 9.
Yeah.
But it's still like very little, like compared to the
Yeah. 9.
So another
1d8.
8, another 8 of them.
That's
Okay.
still
No,
not that
thirty-
much.
All right,
damage.
you've just replaced it. Right. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
35.
And
then
this is the
blood
first
daggers.
part.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
then
that much.
Yeah, but
Wait
no,
for
he
it,
still has
wait for
blood
it.
daggers.
Oh.
which is
Oh wait, because it's 2 parts. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
When
which is
70s, 14d.
Yeah.
No, 76.
No, 7.
76
7d6
plus
plus
14.
14. Yeah.
plus 1d6. Okay,
Sure.
Yes. So you couldn't kill it. Yeah.
That's
No, there
not
you
that
go.
bad.
But that's still a lot
and
of
this is my
72.
first.
This
This
is
is
the
just
first
one action.
Yeah, fair.
Oh
Would you
yeah,
have
because you're
blood,
still
though?
alive.
yeah, but you would also need to hit with the daggers at least, and he gets a
True.
wisdom save on the traumatic event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
but
enough.
So it's
still-
not. No, it's
It's not.
a high
It's
chance,
not
but
trivial. It's not trivial
No,
to take
by
him out.
any means.
Well, it's not trivial to take him out in one turn. Obviously, we would kill him in a round, but yeah.
No,
that's
no,
only
it's possible. This is one. This is one turn from me. One action.
One action,
I
yeah.
can,
One action, yeah, but you
I can do the same again.
You could,
Except
but
it does cost you blood, right? So you lose HP. Well, yeah, you lose HP.
and you might miss. There's a chance you would miss.
Yeah, but technically,
No,
I can.
It's
I can solve
probable.
it in a round.
So it is probable. Like your DPS is quite high, but it's also quite high on you, right? So it's against this Scala. Yes, you can take it out before it takes out you.
Yep.
Before you take yourself out, more like.
I think they will take out each other. Or
Yeah, like this
that
week.
Bob will take both of them out.
Technically, I did not
LGBT
attack
brainwash.
the Sticky Mac coming more than once.
Yeah.
I shot at it once, like I decided to shoot at it, and all the other times I did any sort of damage, it was because it attacked me
Yeah.
and killed me. So technically, it committed suicide.
Oh well, thanks very much for the session, Lucas. And I look forward to next week, even though we're not going to get to see Bob's new character next week, I don't think, until the week after, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, I still love how. I'm
Well,
still
not new
wondering how
character,
you
but-
guys are gonna get out now, but yeah, see
Yep.
you next
Yeah,
week.
just
Well,
walking.
yeah, I mean, really, my plan for getting out, because like, no way in hell we're wasting 4 wishes on getting the hell out of here. That would be dumb. My plan is probably to just kind of study it for however long it takes, and then by the time we get out, probably 6ix9ine has already conquered Boboland, but oh well, hard luck, Boboland, I guess. We'll just need to conquer it from him.
It's just been like a day, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's probably going to take quite a while to figure out how to escape a pocket dimension.
And also, she said she needs time to set up the pocket dimension for Bob to go in.
True.
So.
Well,
I just hope that this detour doesn't cost us our fancy new items that we were going to get when we visited that guy.
Oh yeah.
Because it will suck if it turns out that guy's castle was the first place 6ix9ine attacked and he completely leveled it.
Well, I mean, it's on the other side of. Oh, it's not on the other side. It's yeah, no, it's on the correct side. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. He's like, oh, you bitch, you dare deal with these assholes? I'm gonna kill your ass.
You guys forget 6ix9ine was once a character of this campaign, so he's probably stuck with a side quest somewhere.
That's a good point.
He's just making sure single one of his vampires just like gets a really good high before they start the attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's power leveling the vampires. He's just going around randomly attacking things to get their levels up.
Hey, maybe there's some pod racing going on somewhere here. Who knows?
Nah, the pod race is after he would defeat the bubble, and because that only happens at the end. He's probably too busy driving some sleigh around and crashing into the ocean.
And also,
Yeah.
you guys need to remember he has to record that shit. That needs setup, lighting, and stuff. Maybe the new
It
lighting
is
setup
possible
isn't
that
arriving.
6ix9ine is currently collecting vampire hooker teeth for Syrian.
Also, this is a good point. If we did have access to the internet, we don't need the Kraken's Eye. We can just watch 6ix9ine's stream.
The 6ix9ine have access to the internet. That's the question.
That is the
because he
question,
lost
yeah.
his camera.
The question is, on this backwater planet, has he managed to cobble together enough metal to construct a new one?
Well, actually, technically, if we did find 6ix9ine just to give him a camera as a gift, then we could see whatever he does.
Oh, I see the ultimate plot twist. We will meet 6ix9ine here while he does the challenge when we're still trying to get out because he wishes the internet connection.
Oh my god, yes. No, not only does he wish for internet connection, it's also a challenge. So it's the perfect content.
And the hack turns to Mr.
Two
Beast.
in one.
Okay, let's see if you can do this.
Oh my god, we should tell 6ix9ine about this. He's just gonna abandon his conquest and immediately go here for the challenge.
I have to remind you that at the end of the day, his conquest is the crystal you have.
That is very true. He would just ask for the crystal.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I mean, that's
Yep.
the real question. Does he care about Mark more than he does care about streaming? That is.
I mean, you don't even know if he wants to get Mark back or if he wants to get rid of the crystal so Mark doesn't come back.
I mean, either way though, is this more important than a good content?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that getting Mark is more than a sub goal.
Is it though? I mean, to be fair, he could
No,
be
it
like
is the primary goal.
he could like if he did want to kill Marky, he could make like what's it called, the press challenge with the crystal. What's it called? The hydraulic press challenge. Hydraulic press challenge with a crystal containing the orgy. The ending will shock you. Oh no. We should have made more terrible YouTube ideas, jokes with 6ix9ine.
All right. Until next time, then I'll be heading off.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
See you next week.
Thanks for the
Yeah, it was
session.
fun.
Bye bye.